Hey, why hello and welcome to another Jace owned stream. Wow. This is stream 649. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to try to record some YouTube content while we're streaming, okay? I had this idea and I want to do it, and I was going to do it off of stream, but I thought, you know what? Why don't we talk about it while we do it, and then I can record it, and then it's going to be great. So that's what today is. EverQuest Legends Befallen. As a noob, we're going to run there as the different races, okay? And then we'll see where we end up. Sweet. Sick. Awesome. What's up, bro? Welcome into the stream. Play. EverQuest Legends. I'm going to make a brand new character. We're going to do this live together. I'm going to go on the European server just because I don't have a character there. Yeah. Play. Chase, what are you doing? Well, we're creating some content. I'm going to do some YouTube videos, do a little bit of content creation. Okay, you guys. So this is me just doing it. We're doing it live. But basically my goal is to make a guide about how to get to Befallen as each race. What? That seems crazy. I know. We're going to start with a Barbarian. We're just going to run right through it. It doesn't matter which class we choose. I'll just always choose Warrior, okay? That way it's the same. We'll just do Warrior. For everyone, we'll just do Warrior Beast Lord, okay? That's going to be the thing of the stream, and we're going to call it Befallen Run, okay? That's boom. And we will do the tutorial on each of them, just so we can get the boots. Okay, so here we go. If I'm a Barbarian and I want to get to Befallen, how do I do that? Wow. This is the best content in all the land, starting right meow. If you have any questions, feel free to ask along the way. I'm going to chop these up into YouTube videos. Yes. Jace, did you quit UO? No, you never quit UO. You only take breaks, okay? So that's where we're at right now together. Is it? Is my screen flickering? We out here flickering? You flickering, Jace? Sure am. You ever tried to flicker? I think we're fine. Okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're Befallen Run. Here we go. So, normally if you're brand new to EverQuest, you're going to want to do the tutorial. You're going to want to look at these things. You're going to do all that. But we're not new to EverQuest, and we played the beta a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast track this bad boy. We're going to go right over to Doug Gina. We're going to purchase the package from Old Doug. What are you going to do with that, Jace? Well, we're going to give it to Old Doug, you guys, okay? And he's going to give us some boots, and then we're going to send on our way. So right here, right now, start a timer. I should have a timer on the screen, but I don't. You know, it's fine. We're going to use playtime. So if I do bracket played, boom, we have 1 minute into our Befallen Run. Jace, this seems like it's going to take forever. It won't. It shouldn't. It might. Who knows? We're going to do it together. Here we go. Old Doug. Package for Old Doug. We're giving him that. I'm not even talking to these guys, okay? We're just putting it on. And we're making a run for it. So here we go. We got our boots of speed. We're lagging. It's fine. Anyway, so what is this guide for? Is this for like a new player? A brand new player? Kind of. Is this for someone who just wants to get around? Maybe. I'm just going to type send to this guy. I'm not even going to like hail him or anything. Sends us to Halas. Here we go. All right, so we're in Halas. And we basically want to go to the Everfrost Peaks. We're out here peeking. So let's see if we can get out of here. We can use dying to our benefit, okay? We can, because depending on where you die, you kind of get spawned in different areas. And the fact that you don't lose anything on this server for dying, it's actually okay to die, you know? You're too fatigued to jump. So anyway, we're just making our way downtown. We're Befallen running as a Barbarian. Okay, this is the content. I'm recording a video for YouTube, but I'm doing it live as well. Hopefully I'm live. I don't know. We'll see. Barbarian, Befallen. Jace, that seems like across the world. I know. But I wanted to show you. The best way to get across the world is honestly talk to other people and use Gather Party. What's that, Jace? Well, Gather Party is a unlocked advanced ability, alternate ability, where you can activate it and then everyone in your party gets teleported to you. So if you're trying to play with your friends, just invite each other to a group, you know, and use Gather Party. That way you can all play together right away. But if you are like me and you don't hang out with people and you want to get to a dungeon without ever talking to somebody, that's the point of these videos. And that's what I'm going to like chop up into shorts and things like that. So thank you guys for tuning in, liking, following, and subscribing. We are going to put on our boots of long road. We can basically use those to get around. Now, if you hit M on the keyboard, it does bring up a map. Not all of the zones have maps. So part of this is me just using my memory from, you know, I'm a 4-decade-old plus 1-year man. And I played in 1999, so a lot of these are just me kind of vibing through it, but I will use the map when it's available. As you can see, we're actually already close to Blackburrow, so technically, if you're playing a Barbarian, do you really want to go to Befallen right away? Maybe not. Maybe you should just stick around Blackburrow. But the whole point of this series is I'm gonna try to go through every every race to go to Befallen. Okay, that's the goal of my series. This is a lofty goal, Jace. I know. We'll see if I can actually finish it. Okay. No judgments. I'm curious to see how to get through Butcher Block. For this guy? I don't have to go through Butcher Block to get through Befallen, right? Don't be messing with me. None of your business. 001, because 0000 was taken. Also, Joe, thank you so much for confirming. It is live. Appreciate you. Oh, get through Blackburrow? I see. Yeah. The good news is, again, on this server, if you die, it's not bad. You know, because you keep all your gear and you keep all your EXP, so dying really isn't that bad. And sometimes it's better to die. That way you can just skip most of the content. Blackburrow, we can just run right through it. Befallen run. Now, if I'm doing this and you guys think like, wow, Jace, you are going the wrong way, you're doing it wrong, just let me know, both live and in the comments, okay? Because again, the point of this is I'm going to chop this up, put it into some YouTube videos, some shorts, actually try to publish some content again, okay? So we'll see how that goes. Befallen run initiated. We're going to work our way up from the top left of the character creation screen. So Dark Elf will be next. Dark Elf should be quick. All right, so far, so good. Ain't nobody got time to die. Now remember, these little boots of travel that we got in the tutorial, those are, anybody can get those, and they're very easy peasy to get. The problem is if you cast or attack, you lose the buff. And then if you are in combat, you can't cast it again. So just be sure to just leave it on. Don't accidentally attack stuff. And if you do, that's on you. So here we go. We're approaching Blackburrow. How long did it take to get to Blackburrow, Jace? I don't know. Let's do /played. It took 7 minutes. This was the fastest 7 minutes of my life. Okay. I did not expect it to take 7 minutes to get here, but hey, boom, 7 minutes into Blackburrow. Oh, don't die. Don't die. Don't die here. Okay, well, that's not fair. Damn it. Okay. Well, I wasn't expected to die at the entrance of Blackburrow. Like, okay, fair. All right, none of your business. You called it, dude. Like, wow, well played. I didn't realize that I would be getting ganked by a guard at the entrance to Blackburrow. Oh my golly gee willikers. Okay, well, we'll try one more time. Let's see. Now, do you have to do it as level 1? You don't have to do it as level 1. You know what I mean? This was just me trying to do a challenge for the thing, and I thought, you know, I'll just record it live instead of doing it behind the scenes. Maybe I should have done it behind the scenes, you guys. Oh my golly gee willikers. I can't believe I died. That's fine. Okay, so we were 7 minutes into that. Let's assume we didn't die. You know? El Bandito, what up, dude? We're trying to do a little bit of content creation. And I accidentally died at the, you know, I was right at the cusp of making it through. And I messed up. So, whoops. Let's see. We're going to try one more time. Editing. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna edit that out. Edit that out, you guys. Edit it out. We won't even notice that in the video that comes out. You won't even. I will do a little warning. You know, we could do a little warning, and then we could do a little death animation there. You know, like, oh, watch out. We're fine. Everything's fine. All right, so we're gonna try to not get killed by the guards there. I didn't realize there was guards there, so that's on me. That's on me. There is a soccer game on right now. I don't have it on because I'm trying not to be distracted. You know, this is just all about making some content. The game that I do want to watch, though, is the Argentina game later on. I want to see if there's going to be the biggest upset in all the land. To me, it's not that I want Argentina to fail. I want the other team to succeed. You know what I mean? I think that would be just, oh, like, you know, that'd be crazy. The goalkeeper was so good in the matches he's been in for, like, it's been cool to watch. So I'm excited about that game. So I might log off for that. We'll see. Or it might be a bloodbath. You never know. I don't know. Like, Messi is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna focus up. I'm gonna focus up, Buttercup. Okay, because we're not gonna get hurt. We're not gonna get killed here, right? We're gonna make it through. This is gonna be fine. So we just need to dodge the. We just need to not get hit like right at the beginning here. Okay, look, they're gone now. Look, this is much better. Okay, that guy took that. Okay, all right. Thank you, random stranger, for taking the guard on. Now, do you have to run here at level 1? No. Okay, so this is just the challenge. This is just the fun of the content that we're going to be posting to YouTube. You got a YouTube, Jay? Sure do. You should join if you're not in there already. Wait. A YouTube? Yeah. All right, so here's Blackburrow. Again, map. There's no map for Blackburrow, but we just know it from our eyeballs. And it's a easy peasy, lemon squeezy little sneaker through here. Okay, so boom. There we go. Boom. Okay, so now we are going to head to Karana. So, M on the keyboard. Sure enough, West Karana is right over there. So we're just going to cut through, cut through, cut through. There we go. Befallen run. We're on our way. I'm just going to choose Warrior Beast for all of the characters because I think everything can be a warrior, right? Is there any races that can't be a warrior? I'm not sure. We're going to find out together. Let's sip on Alani. Oh, yeah. That hits the spot. he meant Discord, but that's okay because editing. I do have grand plans for like what I want to do in general, but man, the ADHD is hard or whatever's wrong with me. I want to do everything and nothing all at once. You know what I mean? So this is, thank you guys for joining me on this adventure. Appreciate that. Befallen run. Our first one of the stream. We did get killed by the guards and had to reset, but that's fine. What's our playtime here, Jace? 6 minutes? It's been 12 minutes. Okay, that makes sense because it felt like 6 minutes. Okay, I'm going to reactivate our boots of travel. Here we go. Could use Rogue for the challenge and sneak. Rogue. Do you guys say Rogue or Rogue? We say how it's pronounced, Jace. We actually know how to speak, read, and write. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Ooh, technically I could summon my pet too. Like, what am I doing? I could have 100% lived. I'm a beast lord. I could have just summoned my pet. Oh, no, dude. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm stupid. All right, that's... Cut that part out, Jace. Cut that part out where you realize that you could just summon a pet. Although I wanted it to be fair of like just how do you run there. So if I hit M on the keyboard here, as you can see, this is just a wide open zone. We're going to try to get over here to North Karana. If you die, though, I'm pretty sure you spawn over here by Qeynos Hill, so we don't want to die. We just want to run all the way across. I'm going to hit number lock on my keyboard. What's that, Jace? Well, it used to be the old key that was bound by default for auto run. And if it's not bound for you, you just hit O on the keyboard and then you go over to controls, key bindings, movement, auto run, and I put it on num lock. All right, clip that, ma. Clip it. Make a content. Clip. Clip, clip. So auto run walk is here, you guys. You just got to bind a key for it. Wow. Here we go. This is probably this zone, and the 3 Karanas is really where our time is going. Okay, so if there's any questions, we could just auto run. We can kind of watch it. Maybe I will put on the soccer game over here. Maybe that's a great idea. I think it's halftime right now. Let's find out. Live together. Jace, this is like you're kind of like drinking and driving, you know? Like you're a distracted driver right now. No, everything's fine, you guys. This is fine. Why is it not loading? Ooh, 1-to-1. What happened? What had happened? You finished uni probably 2 to 3 years later than you should have because of EverQuest. Avoid confusion. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. That's relatable. I'm on spring break of 2006. Unrelated to games. More or less related to I started making some money and I was like, what am I doing? We got some grizzly bears, some spiders here. Again, we're just running through. Now, remember, if you get in combat, you can't activate your boots. So try to avoid getting in combat. We're going to reactivate our boots just to make sure. And then as you gain levels, this lasts longer and longer. So, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Everything's fine, you guys. How dangerous of a drug is EQL? Dude, it's so good. It hits a lot of the boxes for me. Again, I'm not a min-max person. I want to be, you know what I mean? I want to be the best, but I just want to naturally be the best. Like, I want to just be the best with no effort. And like all of the different combinations of the classes, the fact that you can have all 3 classes, the fact that you can level up all of them, the fact that you're going to be able to get the AAs, the fact that you can do all these different maths. As somebody who doesn't enjoy that stuff normally, it's just cool that I can just play and have fun. And I've been able to do some content that I never got to do in like the regular EverQuest, right? Like during the closed beta, like I went to Mistmore, for example. I've been in Mistmore, but I don't really remember it. And so it was kind of cool going in there as a solo player, as a triple class, being able to do some of the content that I didn't get to see. So I'm super excited to see that other stuff like later on. I didn't really do raids much, you know, because again, I'm more of a solo player than I am a group player. I should change that though. I'm probably should, you know, be more into the group stuff. Anyway, this is the longest, I think, but the 3 Karanas are the longest. Like this right here is like, okay. All right. Sounds a bit like the WoW remix where your character becomes solely OP and you can solo group content. Right, avoid confusion. Yeah, so this is a multi-class server. So you can basically select your race, and then your race had the initial primary classes, and then after you select that, you get an additional class, and it's all of them, okay? You could choose all of them. So no matter what race you are, you get to choose any additional class. Well, then when you get to level 10, you get another one. So you get 3 classes total. And it's the combo of like the 3 classes in your one character is amazing, but then they also added these things called like stances and invocations. And so when you're looking at your abilities as well, L on the keyboard, they're broken into categories, and you can have each category like live at a time, okay? So anything that's labeled stance, I can have one stance on. Anything that's labeled kick, I can actually enable auto kick, meaning it will always kick without me needing to press the button. And so as you play different characters, right, like I have 2 options for bash, so I can't have both of them on. It's only, you know, because they can only have 1 per category. But as you get additional abilities like backstab and things like that, you can just have everything kind of auto use. So you get to, it's not like just button mashing and trying to keep track of things. You could still do that if you want. Obviously, you're going to be more optimal if you do that because, you know, it's not always going to use the ability in the right order or fashion. So again, if you're a min-maxer and want to be the best, that will help you out there. But if you're just like me and very lazy and just want to pew, heck yeah, auto kick. All right, we're almost through one of the longest treks of this whole journey here. And again, I'm going to cut this into a video, so thank you guys. If there's any questions I can answer during the video, be sure to ask them right meow. Ah, you're a max miner? Nice. Or max minner? I want to be the best naturally. All natural. All right, we're going to activate our little runny guy again. The other thing about this server is when you get abilities, or I'm sorry, like when you unlock different spells and things, you can like subscribe. You can like and subscribe to this video, but you can also like and subscribe into your spell book any spells for any class. So whether it's a level 50 spell, as long as you bought it from the vendor, you can put it in your book. That way it's ready to go when you level up to that 50. So you're able to, again, there's a lot of quality of life things in this that are like, you know? Now, here's where I might take a little shortcut, you guys, okay? Because technically, I would be teleported right into the middle of the zone here, so I'm gonna just try to get killed, okay? Because it should just spawn me right in the middle. We're gonna save a little bit of time. Boom. Okay, we're gonna respawn, and we respawned right in the middle. So look at that. We saved a little bit of time, a little baby bit of time. Because you don't lose anything for dying. I'm kind of on the fence with that. Like, it makes sense as a father of 3 children who's a 4-decade-old man. I do like the fact that I don't lose anything if I die. But as a original EverQuest player, it feels dirty that you don't lose anything to die, because dying was so scary back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, you did not want to die in EverQuest. Like, that was like probably the worst gut punch when you died. So, Brian, what level is the first dungeon? You can fight in the first dungeon, since it's all of the dungeons have, not all of them, but like Befallen, Unrest, the Blackburrow, they all have mobs that you could probably start at level 5. You know what I mean? Like, you just get there at level 5 and start leveling up. So it's kind of it's up to you. The fact that you get multiple classes, like, you're able to do some content that you didn't think you would be able to do. You know what I mean? And then the reason why you would technically, in this series, is going to be about the 3 dungeons that have been revamped, which is Befallen, Blackburrow, and what was the other one? It starts with an N. It's in Lava Storm. But anyway, I need to figure out how to pronounce that dungeon and then also go there. But we're gonna do Befallen on all the classes. All right, now this one doesn't have a map. Okay, there's no map in this one. But basically, we're just running straight. Once you zone through, you're gonna run straight. Avoid some of the monsters that are gonna kill you. And then we're gonna go up the hill through the woods to high pass hold we go, okay? We're basically just running straight across, trying to dodge some of these scariness. Because I'm pretty sure when you die, you spawn back at that bridge. So we don't want to die. So, but this is right here. We're just going up the hill. Like and subscribe to find out the name of the third one. Boo Whip. Can you be my marketing manager? Thank you. Jesus, you see that spider climb the tree? Everything's normal here, you guys. That's a totally normal thing. I mean, look at the mountains as they approach. You know what I mean? Like, look at it fill in. Oh, that's so sick. I do enjoy me some video games, you guys. Holy cow. The no death consequences kind of take the thrill out of the hard wins. None of your business. I would agree. You know what I mean? That's why I'm kind of like on the fence. At the same time, I'm still getting way enough dopamine, dude. There's so many dopamines. There's dopamine. You know what I mean? So even though I might not get as much dopamine from a hard win, I haven't experienced enough hard wins to like feel like I'm missing out. You know what I mean? But I wasn't a raider and I didn't do all that kind of stuff. So maybe I'm more of a noob. Jace, you're such a noob. Anyway, here we go. Nothing like losing EXP on death. Yeah, exactly. Nothing like being sad, crying in real life when you died. And you had to get your corpse back too. So that was another problem. Like on this server, again, you keep your loot, you keep your stuff, you don't lose EXP. So whether you die, some of you may die, and that's okay because you could just respawn. So, and then also you used to be sent to your binding spot. Okay, so every time you died, you went to your binding spot. So you could have been sent across the world. Here, you get to choose, do you want to spawn in the zone that you died in, or do you want to spawn at your respawn spot? So, that's another good thing about this server. Quality of life, man. It's if you died, you died. I don't remember XP loss, drop a level if you were close enough to the ding. Yeah, you could. Some people, for fun, they would bind themselves in the air and then let themselves de-level by just dying. Like you would just fall and die, fall and die, fall and die. And you'd have like hundreds of corpses and you could de-level your character. Boo Whip. I don't know if anybody here did that, but I've seen it. I've seen it. Merchant Bot's out here. Hell yeah, dude. I was trying to convince Merchant Bot to play this game, and he was telling me, you know, like I'm kind of interested, but I don't want to play because the open beta, your character will be deleted, okay? And so he wants to play like once it's live, and I get that. I'm kind of on the same way, but then the reason why I'm enjoying playing, even though I know things are gonna be deleted, is because I'm actually having fun. Like it's fun to play. It's fun to explore. It's fun to mess around with. And you know what's not gonna be deleted when the game goes live? The memories, the fun that I had. So you know what I mean? Like whether or not my pixels stick around, you know, like it's gonna be okay. You can't have fun. Stop it. Yes, sir. I'm very sorry, sir. An older boy made me do it. Boom. There we go. We're going to put on another refreshed Spirit of the Traveler. Because, again, if you do the tutorial, which I highly recommend you do, you get the Boots of Travel. So, and again, we're a level 1. You don't have to do this at a level 1. This was just, again, I'm doing some content for YouTube, okay? So, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do this, but I'm doing it because I'm trying to, you know, brand out and make some content on the regular YouTube. Live streaming, I got down. It's making content that I suck at. So, and the VODs will stick around. That's true. Switters, you're going to have to try EQ. Never played it? Dude, 100%. If you've never played EverQuest, that would be... making content, saving goals, scoring goals. Are you going to say things that Jason sucks at? Stop it. Anyway, I would definitely recommend checking out EverQuest Legends. Now, you obviously can play EverQuest itself as well, right? Like, if you've never played EverQuest, then worth checking out. I'm pretty sure it's free to play. So the problem with EverQuest and the reason why I kind of stopped playing it is it's such a time sink, okay? As you can see, I'm running around as a level 1. You would never do this in regular EverQuest because the moment you die, you lose your stuff and you lose your EXP and you get set back to wherever you're bound. So that is so annoying and frustrating. But here, if we die, we just get to spawn in the zone that we died. So much more nice quality of life. Also, regular EverQuest, huge, huge, long burn, okay? And you need groups to play. You don't have to, but most of the characters you need groups to play. And we're just going to die right here and see where we spawn, okay? So we're right here. We just zoned in. Let's die and see. It should put me in the middle, I think. So respawn. Sure enough, put me in the middle. We're trying to go to the Kinthicor Woods. Kinthicor? Kinthicor? I don't know how to say that word. Kinthicor? But basically, we're going to zoom in on the map here, and we're just going to use the map because this is a tricky zone, you guys. I don't know. There's high keep hold. That's somewhere where you'll go. Well, you used to go in your 20s. Your 20s, Jace? That's right. Okay, wait. There was guys that killed me there. Whoopsies. All right, let's work our way through here, you guys. Golly. Okay, I know I want to go over here. I wish I could just click it and then go over there. How the hell do I go over there? I probably don't need to be looking at the map. I probably should just do it myself. But, you know, we out here trying to make some content together. So I'm just following along the map. So there's high keep hold. And then if we go across, I don't want to turn left. I want to go this. Why are they ready to kill me? What did I do to you? Okay, we don't want to go that way. Can I just go this way? Let's just go this way. All right. A high pass citizen? Dubious. Okay, sweet. Don't murder me, bro. Wait, I can't get through here? Is this map a lie? It's okay, yeah, that's a dead end, Jace. That's you got to zoom in a little bit more. All right. All right, we got this. I believe in us. Here we go. I technically do want to go where those guys were, so I you know what I mean? I'm a little bit worried here. I'm a little bit... Maybe we have to go around? That's also a dead end. What am I... Do what I say, don't do as I do, you guys, okay? Here we go. There we go. Now we're making progress. Oh, yeah. We're going up. I don't know if I want to go up, but here we go. All right, up and down. There we go. Nice. All right, there we go. Making way our through. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Is that guy going to kill me? No, indifferent. You guys remember how to get through here? Okay, there's a bridge. Making our way downtown, moving fast to Kinthicor Woods. Do. All right, we're making it through, you guys. We got this. I believe in us. Okay, now we just got to make it through these orcs. So the orcs might be the next thing. That might be a little rough. We're just going to try our best and forget the rest here. There's normally orcs that spawn here. As you can see, the guards were killing some of them. Thank goodness we made it through. Wow. Okay, this was an adventure, you guys. I've experienced a little bit more death than I thought we were going to do, but that's fine. Wait, I just realized, who's this chick? Where's the little guy? We're doing some content for the tube, okay? So we're doing a Befallen run as each race. Oh my gosh, that's going to take forever, Jace. No, it won't. I think this one is the longest one. We're almost there. Hashtag almost there. And technically, if I die, I think I spawn over there. So let me see if I can get murdered by something. And normally, this is where you would die, you know, at nighttime in the original EverQuest. Some of you may die. And it would be me, okay? Sir Doc Mad, welcome to the stream. Hello. All right, we're going to go ahead and respawn there. Okay, so it sent us to Rivervale. Technically, I wanted to be at Common Lands. That's fine, you know? So in theory, we saved a little bit of time, a little baby bit of time, but not really. Because we're going over to the Common Lands there, you guys, okay? So I'm going to hit number lock, which is the run key. Again, O on the keyboard. We bound it to the movement number lock. Let's go. Does EQ have PvP? Can other people kill you in the world? There used to be PvP servers, yes. But in this one, I don't think there is. And then there's also like arenas where you can attack each other, but you have to like go in there on purpose, you know what I mean? So there's not like PKs like UO or anything. Out in the daytime, not good. Did that bat give you rabies? We died. No rabies. We died on purpose. Because guess what? We're trying to get to Befallen. I'm going to hit /played here. How long did it take us? 34 minutes. And technically, it's because I died like a noob early on. I died going into Blackburrow. After 6 minutes, I died. So, minus 6 minutes off of this, you guys, okay? 6 minutes. Slim Shady, you're on. Okay. And we're just running. We do have a Bixie on us. That's fine. Bixie ain't going to stop us. Now, if I accidentally cast or attack, remember, my buff goes away, my Spirit of the Traveler, so I don't want to accidentally attack or cast. Because if you're in combat, you lose the buff, and you can't cast it while you're in combat. So we are currently being attacked by a Bixie, so just leave it alone. Leave it alone. We're going to do a Dark Elf next, you guys, okay? So Dark Elf incoming. And if anybody in the chat has a you know, preference of what you want to see, like what dungeon next, because we're doing Befallen. I'm gonna see how many I can get out of Befallen. Okay, we're gonna go through the list, top to left, left to right, top to left. What the hell am I talking about? We're making content for the tube live together, you guys. Okay, I'm double dipping. We out here double dipping, making a live stream, also making a YouTube video. Oh my golly gee willikers, Jace, you figured out the algorithm. All right, and cool. So we're in the zone, and now we just need to go to Befallen. If I die here, I don't know where I spawn. So we're going to die here too, just to see if we spawn here or there. I don't even know. So let's just go ahead and die real quick one more time, because maybe it will be faster to die. I don't know. Okay. And I'm sitting, so I get hit for sure. There we go, dead. Okay, so West Common Lands. Sure enough, it kind of put us where we wanted to be, so definitely closer, question mark? So there you go. We're heading to Befallen now. Jace, you're cheating. You're using death as a way to get farther along. I know. Here we go, Befallen. Let's see. How long did it take? Remember, we're going to minus 6 minutes, okay? Because when I edit this video, you won't see that I died. I'll put a little warning in the video, though. Warning. Watch out for the Blackburrow guards outside the dungeon. Here we go, Befallen. Was it faster to die? I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, was it faster to die? I feel like it was. First death of the stream. That's true. I forgot to hit the button, Sav.
First death of the stream.
Definitely the first. All right, and then it's kind of blended in here. I always like miss it. See, it's right there, but you can barely even tell. Look, it's right there. I can't even see it, but it's right there. And so let's go ahead and hop right in. Befallen, run, boom. Here we go. And I'm going to /played and see how long it took entering Befallen. All right. /played. It took us 37 minutes, okay? So if I had no friends, I had nobody to talk to, I wasn't able to use gather party, it took us, 37 minutes. Let's minus 6. So about 30 minutes to run there, okay? Not bad. Let's go ahead and camp. Fast camp now, otherwise you can complete camping. We're going to say yes. Okay, so that's that. Good job. 30 minutes deep. Befallen run. Delete. Befallen run. All right, somebody timestamp this for me. Time. I'm just gonna type it in here. Timestamp done with Barb. 30-ish minutes. Boom. Okay. So now we're gonna create another one, guys. This is hot content, I know. We're gonna go warrior again. Warrior beast, just so we can do the same thing every time. And we're gonna name her Befallen Run. Befallen Run, okay? And we're creating another character. Look. Wow, we're back. So a barbarian took about 30-ish minutes to get to Befallen. This should be way faster. I feel like this should be like 6 minutes. Okay, we're doing the tutorial, but we can bypass the tutorial and just get the boots and leave, okay? So you don't have to hail everybody to get the tutorial done. If you've never played, you should do the tutorial. You should learn about it. It teaches you how to merge equipment. It does, you know, shows you how to like move around. But we're going to skip it just so we can get the boots, okay? And by skip it, I mean just go through it. So again, if you've never played, don't do what I'm about to do, okay? Don't do it. Or if you just want to fast track it, do it, you know. Hell, the loading zone is the longest portion of this. Okay, so we are smaller now. I like a gnome character. Like, gnomes are normally what I play. So when I'm like a big race, like a barbarian, it seems weird to me. I feel like I'm slower. And now I feel like super quick because Dark Elf is a little bit smaller. All right, so we went and we bought the package for old Doug, and then we're just going to run up to Doug, turn it in, get the boots, and then say send to the Doug. Okay? Totally makes sense, Jace. Thanks. Thanks for liking, following, subscribing, joining the Discord if you're not in there already. Here we go. Befallen Run number 2. We're 30 minutes deep-ish into the other one. So I could just take these packages for old Doug, drop it on old Doug, give. He's going to give me those boots. We're going to put the boots on. I'm going to put them on too here. Boom. Activated. And we're going to run to old Doug. Or not old Doug. Regular Doug. And then I'm just going to type send. Send. Because he will send us to our home. Okay? Now, big disclaimer, I don't really ever play a Dark Elf, so I don't know how to navigate this dungeon either. I know I want to like go to the foreign quarter, so I'm hoping that I can just get killed. So let's see if I can attack this guy. Can I attack this guy? Yes, okay, sweet. So there we go. So we just got sent right to the beginning. Look at that. Boom. All right. Jace, you're cheating. I know. We're saving time. I'm just showing you, I'm not showing you exactly how to get out of the dungeon. I don't know how to get, or exactly how to get out of the town. Because I don't know how to do it. So, and then we're just going to go to the forest over here. So we just really need to cut around. And we're going to the forest. Wow, this one's going to be so quick, you guys. Gosh, golly gee, willikers. Loading the forest up. I don't think you guys were prepared for how quick this was going to be. This might actually be between this, the human, and the halfling. I don't know. Which one do you think will be the fastest, you guys? You think I'm pretty sure if you die here, you spawn right in front of Neriak. So let's not do that. I don't want to die because we need to run to East Commons over here. Anyway, do you think that the Dark Elf is going to be the fastest? Do you think a halfling would be the fastest? Do you think a human would be the fastest? What do you guys think? To get to Befallen. This was going to be my pick, but the fact that this was so far, I feel like it's not. Maybe a human is the best. Or a halfling. A human or a halfling. It's going to be close either way. It's going to be close. We're currently 4 minutes deep. All right. We just need to dodge whatever we need to dodge. By the way, the fact that I'm doing a beast, I should also summon a pet for everybody, right? Just to see what they look like. Like, let's do that real quick. Ooh, okay. So a Dark Elf is a little spider. Interesting. A Dark Elf beast. Maybe this, I could do another content over here, you guys. I could do all of the beast pets for the different races. I wonder if they change. Do they change? Do they change based on your class? I don't even know. Like, because I'm going to choose Warrior Beast for all these people. So I chose Warrior Beast. And so my pet is a Warrior Beast. I wonder if they're all Warrior Beast and all the same. Where's the timer, Jace? We need a stopwatch in the top corner. I will put that in the video. That way, you know, because I'll do like a little speed run. I want a bunch of shorts. That way you can like Google like, oh, how long does it take a Dark Elf to get to blah, 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 you know? And then it will just be like a quick short of me running, you know, like that. And there'll be a timer. And then I'm just using played time, like /played, because we're making a brand new character each time. So I have 5 minutes so far. 5 minutes deep. So that's what I'm going to use as the overall timer. And then we'll do a little timer over the video itself. But I do like my little side quest. I'm like double dipping now because technically I'll just summon a pet on each of these characters. And then I'll have that too as a content. Wow. Jace, you're so smart. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Yeah, now I just actually have to do it. I actually have to finish. You know? Oh, control, befallen, win? Today? That's been maxing content. I know. I'm a walking contradiction. That's for sure, dude. I'm a professional at saying one thing and doing another. That's how I live my life. Don't tell me what I know, Travis. All right, so here we go. And I'm pretty sure when you die here, you spawn over at West Freeport. So we don't want to die here either. We're just going to run over to West Common Lands. Let's go. Befallen run number 2, about to be in the books, you guys. And then we're going to move on to the third race, which I can't remember which it was. Which one's the next one? I can't remember. Also, Australia, Egypt tied 1-1, 87th minute. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. Corner. You watch soccer, Jay? Sure do. During the World Cup, I do. I used to play soccer until I realized that I spent all my time on the computer instead of getting better at soccer. And there was people that were spending all their time playing soccer instead of on the computer. And when you have a guy that's on the computer all day versus a guy who's playing soccer all day, both playing soccer, I'm going to let you guess who's better. I don't want to guess, Jace. Tell us. It was the soccer player who was better. Crazy Legs. How you enjoying a vanilla EQ1? Well, technically, I'm playing EverQuest Legends. So, I do enjoy EverQuest, the regular vanilla. But it's such a time sink. It's very hard to play. So this EverQuest Legends, which is in beta, is a little bit of a different beast. A little bit more time friendly. A little bit easier on the old 4-decade-old plus 1 year, 3 kids husband. You know? You ever go to an FC Gals game? I heard they're fun, but I'm also late. No, dude, I stay in my house mostly, El Bandito. When I leave, it's because my wife makes me. So, but good times, yeah. All right, here we go. We're already there to Befallen. This was, again, I think a human will be quicker. Or a halfling. I feel like a halfling or a human is going to be a little bit quicker to get here, but we'll see. Playtime, 9 minutes. Okay, I thought it was going to be 9. Hey, we live. Yo, can you PQ and EQ? I think there's PvP servers. I don't know about EverQuest Legends. I don't know if there's a PvP service for this, but no, there's not a PK in the general sense, unless you played a PvP server. Hey, we live. Like having to fix the pool Wi-Fi, exactly. Yeah, no one could understand the password. So I had to deal, you know, I had to flex my ability to to reset the password on the Wi-Fi. Heck yeah, I'm helpful. It's only PVM? Yeah, mostly PVM. Jace, have you told Wipeout how dangerous grass and fresh air is? I know, exactly. All right, so here we go. Boom, Befallen, you guys. We did it within about 10 minutes, okay? This was about 10 minutes. Boom, there we go. All right, this is race number 2 down. You guys are here to help me make YouTube content, okay? I'm making YouTube content. There's going to be short form content, long form content. I'm going to do all the content. Bracket played. It took us 10 minutes to get here. So if you have friends, it's much quicker to just use the gather party ability. You basically invite each other to a party, click gather party. Everybody gets summoned where you are. But if you're like me and you don't have any friends or you like to play by yourself, that's it. 10 minutes. You can be at Befallen. So let's go to the next one. Befallen, run, delete. Okay. And that was 10 minutes. Let me do a little timestamp here. Timestamp done with Dark Elf, 10-ish minutes. Boom. There we go. Okay, so we got Barbarian took about 30-ish. A Dark Elf took about 10-ish. Creating a character. Dwarf. Okay, Dwarf. Warrior. And then secondary beast, because that's where we're going to just keep them all the same. We're going to say Befallen, run. Enter world. And again, we're going into the tutorial because we get the boots of travel if you do that, okay? So you definitely, if you're playing for the first time, do the tutorial for real. But I'm going to keep saying this every time, but I've already done it a couple times. So we're just buying the item that we need, turning it in, running, okay? How are we going to get to Befallen as a dwarf, Jace? Don't we need to take a boat? Yes, we need to take a boat, but the boat is available with teleporters, so we don't actually have to wait for the boat. So this should be pretty quick too, honestly. Who throws a shoe? I don't know. A dwarf. We got 5 minutes of stoppage time. Cleared. All right, so here we go. We're gonna buy the thing we need inside of. I love dwarfs too. I kind of want to, I'm a gnome paladin as my main character. I kind of want to do a dwarf berserker. Okay, that would be my other choice of character. A dwarf berserker. So we might make that on another server. I'm not sure. So anyway, so we buy that little thing right there, and then we're going to cut through up here to Old Doug. Again, if you've never done a tutorial, definitely worth doing. It shows you how to do it. You can upgrade your gear in the tutorial. There's all different things about the tutorial. We're just trying to speed run this a little bit. So I'm just dropping it in there. He gets the boots. We put the boots on our feet. We're going to drag this down to number 2. We can turn it on. Boom. There we go. It might be fast. I was swimming before. I think I'm just going to go around now because the swimming. Swimming. And then we can just type send to Doug. Highlight Doug and say send. Okay, that will send us out. You can hail him and go through all the menus, but we're just cheating a little bit. We're just going as quick as we can. And let's see if... hey, man. Did I want to go down here? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, let's see if we can attack the guard here. There we go. Respawn me. Respawn me, bro. But you're black. Boom. There we go. Okay. See us just taking advantage of this death. Okay. If you're in a spot where you want to, you're trying to figure out where to go, what you're going to do, just die. Okay. Just die. All right, so there we are. So now where we're going to go is, wow, there's no map in this server either, or in this particular map. So that kind of is annoying, but we'll be fine. We got this. Oh my gosh, it's a skunk. A skunk is the beast lord for a dwarf. Oh, that's so cute. A skunk, you guys. Impressive. So the... The Beast Lord pet for a Barbarian was a wolf. Dark Elf was a spider. And this is a skunk. Oh my golly gee willikers. So cute. All right, and we're just basically, we took a right and we're running over here because we're going to go to the docks, okay? We're running to the docks right now. Even runs better than a gnome. Befallen run. And I'm just going based on memories. I might be going in the wrong spot, honestly, but I'm pretty sure it's over here. I'm thinking it's over here. If my 4-decade-old plus 1 year memory treats me right, I'm pretty sure it's this way. Hopefully it is. And Joe, thanks for pointing that out, by the way. Yeah, so hopefully, again, I just want to be able to chop these up, trim them down, maybe do another overlay of my voice. We'll see. But this should be fantastic. It's all about Befallen today. Befallen. We're befalling. I do like the skunk, by the way. The skunk is pretty sick. We're going to try not to get killed by the aqua goblin. We should be okay. And then normally, again, back in the day, back in the olden times of EverQuest, you had to sit at the dock and wait for a boat, okay? And that was actually pretty cool. The boats were very buggy. Sometimes you would fall off the boats and you would die in the ocean and it would completely suck. But here, I don't think the boats are working, so you can just talk to this translocator. I just hail, travel to Ocean of Tears, say yes, and then we will hail the next translocator to send us to Freeport, okay? Pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I'm just going to hail this guy, and we're going to Freeport. Yes. And here we go. Absolutely dominating. Entering the Freeport situation. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little bit laggy there. This is totally going to eat into my time. Got a little bit of lag right there. It's a beta, you guys. It's a beta. It's okay. How do I get up? I think, oh, right here. They're over here. Couldn't remember how to get out of here. John, you're a legend. Thanks for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing. Appreciate you. All right, there we go. Nothing to see here, guys. I didn't fall into the ocean. Everything was fine. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. Nobody got time. I probably could have drowned and then just spawned back, right? I don't know. It's fine. Here we go. Befallen. And we're basically going to the Northern Row Desert. And I'm going to hit /play to see where we're at. So far, 6 minutes, okay? Not bad. We're almost there. Happy early 4th. What you got planned? No big plans, you know. Burgers on the grill, that type of thing, you know. Playing some video games, recording some YouTube videos, hopefully actually making thing. I think your stream is more than a beta. Is it an alpha, Sav? Are you saying I'm better than a beta? I don't. I am establishing dominance over this dungeon of all the races, okay? Because again, the whole point of this is if you're playing with your friends, the best, quickest way is to invite your friends together, hit L on the keyboard, sort category, and click gather party. It's a 6-hour cooldown. So if you have a group of friends and somebody starts in a zone that you all want to be at, you invite each other, you click gather party, boom. Instantly teleport there. You are all together right away. But if you're like me and you don't have any friends and you like to play by yourself and then you would complain that you have to run places, I'm just telling you right now, you can get to all these different places fairly quickly, okay? That's the whole point of this series. I'm going to make a series about it. Are you serious, Jace? Series. Lee. Yeah, you're better. You were saying EQL is a beta, and I was pretending to talk about the stream. Explains the joke. Nice. Okay, good. Thanks. You're darn right. End of regulation. Australia, Egypt tied 1-1. We got 30 more minutes of game. Be good if you're trying to get to Guck and then one player there. Yeah, exactly. Yes. John. Yeah, and I kind of want to do this little series of content with each dungeon. You know, we're starting with Befallen, each one. I'm just going to pop through each one of them. It seems like annoying amount of work to do this, and that's why I'm doing it, because I feel like, hey, maybe this is some good content for somebody who's searching, like, how do I get to Befallen as a dwarf, right? And so each one's going to be a little short, and I'm also going to have a long form one, and I'm also going to have like a little article on my website. You got a website, Jay? Sure do. uoaddicts.com, because we normally play UO, because Jason likes to make videos. I know, I keep saying to myself, like, not every day, but every other day, I'm like, damn, I really need to just make some videos. It's been I'm pretty sure it's been almost a year since I made my last YouTube video, so I just need to get it done, get it right, get it tight. Dude, the ending of the Croatia game versus Portugal, dude, that was some crazy emotions. Holy cow. That was wild. That was some awesome drama. All right, here we go. Befallen run. Dude, we're just the EC tunnel. We're going to run over here. The only thing you got to worry about on this one, and when you're a little noob, is this little crypt right there where my mouse is. I don't know if you can see it, but right there is a little bit of action you got to kind of dodge. So, as a level 1, obviously, do you need to be running here as a level 1? No, but the whole point of this was just say, you don't need to worry. You can just go explore the game. And if you wanted to get somewhere super quickly, I'm trying to show you how to get there. And if I'm maybe taking a wrong turn, maybe I'm not doing it right, feel free to let me know how wrong I am in the comments. Okay? Because I don't know everything. I'm just going based off what I remember from 1999. Okay? Dude, you were at the Yard House and there was fans from both sides. The place was fun. Nice, dude. Yeah. I was at home watching by myself. Shocking. Like, wow, this is a weird theme, Jace. You're playing a game by yourself. You're watching a soccer game by yourself. Like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I was a loner. It's because I got the tism. Everything's fine. The important thing, I have my skunk with me, you know? I got friends. All right, slash played. Is it over 10 minutes? Damn, 11 minutes. Okay, I thought maybe this might be as quick as the Dark Elf, but it's a little bit longer. That's fine. Everything's fine, you guys. We're all a little neurospicy. Yeah, are we allowed to say that? Need a SAO character? Well, so technically, we do have boots of travel, John. So as part of the tutorial, when you very first start playing this, there's a tutorial that shows you about how to play and how to get equipment, how to upgrade equipment. And one of those things is this Boots of Long Road. And one of the buffs is a Spirit of Traveler. So that's what we have on right now. It's a little mini SAO. The problem is if you cast a spell or you attack, then it goes away. And if you're in combat, you can't cast it. So it's just something you got to kind of watch out for. Wow, so close to Freeport and the Griffin. So many memories here. Hell yeah, dude. This is what I'm saying. Dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ad start about 30 seconds on Twitch. You guys, thanks for tuning in, helping me make some YouTube videos. Okay, this is we're making a series. A dungeon run series. This is 3 races deep. Let's see how long it took us to get to Befallen as a dwarf, you guys. Holy cow. This is Befallen right here. Level 1 as a dwarf. I'm going to camp and I'm going to say slash played. It was 13 minutes, okay? So 13 minutes it took us. I'm going to go timestamp. Done with dwarf 13-ish minutes. Made a whole character for this? Yeah. Wait, the title of the stream? Yes. Yeah. We're here together. Yeah. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so that's 3 characters down. We're gonna delete Befallen, run. Okay, sweet. And then create character. And then we're working our way. We went Barbarian, we went Dark Elf, we went Dwarf. Now we're doing Erudite, okay? And we're going war. Dang it, there's no warrior? You can't be a warrior? I guess we'll do Shadow Knight, Beast Lord. I thought everyone could be a warrior, but maybe not. Befallen, run. Okay, that's what we're gonna do here. Enter world. Nice. And we're doing the tutorial. I'm going to say this every time. We're doing the tutorial for the boots, okay? But we're fast tracking the tutorial. We're just skipping all the dialogue. We're skipping everything. I'm just buying the item from the vendor, giving it to old Doug, and then leaving saying send, okay? So it's very quick. I wonder if I can even say send to the old Doug. Maybe old Doug can even send us on our way. Maybe I don't even need to run to other Doug. But if you're brand new, you should play the tutorial because it teaches you how to play. It shows you how to merge items. It shows you how to equip things, you know, things like that. But we are professionals, so we don't need no... Sorry, I got distracted. We don't need no satisfaction, okay? I don't know why I'm a gnome. Like, what's going on? I should, like, what are we doing? Befallen run. We bought the thing we needed, and then we are running to Old Doug. Here we go. Befallen run. Character number 4. Opening up our inventory, dropping off the item to Old Doug. He's giving us the boots. We're dragging the boots onto our bar here. 2 on the keyboard. There we go. We already got a sow, you guys. We out here sowed up. Fallen run. Now, technically, I've never made a character like this. How the hell do you get off the island? Wait a minute. I might have to look this up, you guys. I don't know how to... like, how do you leave... Is there a way to... Is there a way to get to the main town from this? I don't think I've ever really played Erudite. Or however you say this word. I'm gonna go to our bind location. There we go. Paneal. Okay. So to the forest. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay. Well, hold on, you guys. This is I didn't think about where this is. Jace, you're not even prepared for your own thing. I know. Okay. That's just pretty sad. Where is... Like, what's the Warrens? Do I want to be in the forest? Let's see. Is it the Warrens? I don't know. We're going to try the Warrens. We're going to figure this out together, you guys. I'm not sure. Like, if there was only a way to look this up. Exactly, dude. There might be already, but I'm making my own. So, I don't know what the Warrens is. We're just doing this together. We'll drive to the Devil's House together. I don't even... The good news is that we could just die and then figure that out. So Warrens, there's no map here in the Warrens. What? Okay, this must be a dungeon. There's a lot of cobalt. Oh my gosh, look at all the cobalts here, you guys. This is like the perfect starting zone. Holy cow. I have never been here. A river rat? Look at all these mobs. This is a 6 starter zone. A howler? Okay, well, you know, that's not where we want to go. Okay, that was that's not where we want to go. Let's go to the forest at least. Maybe we can go through the forest. I know there's a teleporter in the forest. Or there, you know, like there's a teleportation zone in the forest. I wonder if there's another place we can get to in the forest here. Hold on. Let's Oof, this is interesting. Okay, so yeah, I mean there's the knowledge portal, Great Spires, the ridge to Erudite. That's the town. What? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up, you guys. I don't even know if I can do this. I'm gonna go to EQ Maps. Is that a thing? EQ Maps? Where else? EverQuest Maps. Let's see. EverQuest World Map. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how the hell to get out of here. I don't even know what I'm doing. Free digital map guide. EQ map files. I don't want to download anything. I just want to see a map online. How does a how do I even spell this character? I'm so bad. They leave their starting cities by taking teleporters to the docks for a translocator boat. The boat. Get the key. Hail the skeleton guards near the elevator and say keys to receive the keys. Now, are we evil or are we good? I don't even know. I think I'm evil, right? The Shadow Knight is evil. Which is why I started in Pain Heal. I didn't even know that there's different things. The teleporters are atop. You gotta avoid the paladin guards. Wow, this is we're hitting a big roadblock here, you guys. I don't know anything about this. Never made this character before. All swift-foot run lost the accursed isle of pain, spirited unto Befallen. It's so funny because I just thought this was gonna be easy peasy, and then when I logged in here, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even know. What just happened? Did we just fall? Okay. So to the hole. The palace. We might have to give up on this one for now because I don't know where to go for this. And my Google foo was not helpful. But yeah, boat to... I saw that too. It said take the boat, but I have no clue where the dock is. I don't even know how to do that. We're gonna quit, you guys. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna have to skip this one, okay? We're gonna put a little stamp in that one. You know, like that one's confusing. Holy cow, okay? We're gonna ooh, okay. We're going to not do that character at the moment. Sorry about that. We're going to give up. So 1, 2, 3 done. Not the next one. Gnome. I know how to do a gnome. Let's go. Warrior and Beast Lord. Yes, we get to see what it's like. Befallen run. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know how to do it. First fail of the stream. Dude, I'm sweating right now. I'm a little bit embarrassed that I didn't even know how to do that. So here I am trying to make content. I don't even know what I'm doing. To be fair, I did say that. I'm going based on memories. I apparently never made that type of character before, so... Befallen run as a gnome, we can definitely do that, you guys. I'm ready. It's going to be a little bit longer than a dwarf, but it's kind of the same, you know? A little bit longer than a dwarf. All right, so same thing. We are just getting done because, again, I kind of know what we're doing. There as we go. Being a gnome, I feel right at home being a gnome. Right at home being a gnome. We're buying the package for Old Doug so we can get the boots. Again, if you're new, make sure you do the tutorial, okay? Well, I'm kind of just cheating. I know that Old Doug wants this package. Normally you hail everyone, you talk to them, you hit H on the keyboard. They tell you what to do, where to go. We've done it a few times already, so I already kind of just know. So we're getting the old package for Doug, and we're running right up to Doug. We're going to get... The dog is barking for some reason. Probably wants to go outside. No time for that now. The computer started. We're going to get the feet going on. Number 2. Boom. 2. There we go. Our boots of swiftness engaged. And we're going to talk to this guy and just type send. Oops. Not semmed. Send. Make sure you spell it right, too, because you can get banned from Discord. I don't know if anybody's had that happen to them before. I sent a link to disgorg.gg, and then I got banned. So I'm just attacking all this stuff so I can die. You trying to die, Jay? Sure am, because we're just going to cheat. We're going to just send our character outside. You know, I've been releasing, when I've been doing the first character, I've been releasing in the zone. Technically, you should just release your bind location, okay? Because that would send you out of the town normally. Like, I'm even messed up in the first couple, you know what I mean? Like, for example, in Halas, we could have just done bind location, and that should have sent us, like, right out the town. So, all right, we're going to hit 2 on the keyboard. That's going to activate our boots. We're running, and we're also going to summon a... Oh my gosh, you guys, wait a minute. We gotta summon this up. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, it's a clockwork spider. I was kind of hoping it was like a clockwork rat, like a robot rat. But a robot spider, that's not bad. Okay, all right, I'll allow it. Hashtag I'll allow it. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to run the Lesser Fadark as our noob here. So M on the keyboard, that does have a map, but I know it's just right through the mountains here. So again, what are we doing here, Jace? Well, we're trying to make each character, like I want to make a little video about each character, how to get to Befallen as each race. Okay, we're doing a little bit of content for the tube, a little content for the website. So thank you for joining me live, keeping me entertained while we're doing this, because, you know, it's a little bit of work, you know, like it's a little bit of tediousness, but we're going to do it together live. So appreciate you. Again, we got the boots. I'm trying to pick warrior beasts for everything. As soon as I couldn't pick a warrior for the, and I can't say the word, Erudite? Is it Erudite? I should have known that the vibes were off. I don't know how that character works. We're going to have to look that up and figure out how to get out of that town. It's like online when you Google, it says take a boat, but I don't even know where the damn docks are. Like, I don't, so we're going to have to spend a little bit of time figuring that out. We're going to skip dying in this zone because we just need to go right over here to Greater Fadark. M on the keyboard. We're almost there already. Wow. Nothing but the best for this stream, you guys. Befallen run. Greater Fadark. When you die in Greater Fadark, you might spawn in the middle, like near the town. So we're going to try not to die here either. I don't know for sure. That's a whole nother content I can make. Where do you zone when you die? Oh my golly gee willikers. I'm going to be like the content master, you guys. Just kidding. No video was ever published. Anyway, so we're running and M on the keyboard. We're going to go over here to Butcher Block, okay? So, again, we gave up on the Erudite. I didn't know how to get out of the town, but we're 30th minutes for a Barbarian to get to Befallen, 10-ish minutes for a Dark Elf, 13-ish minutes for a Dwarf, and I'm going to assume it's like 15-ish minutes for this guy, okay? You know, like, we're out here making content, making money moves. Dolfoy, welcome to their stream. New character, who dis? We're doing Befallen runs. We're running as a noob. The problem is I didn't know how to get out of the town, is it? The people that couldn't be a warrior. I don't understand why. Can't you be a warrior? Everybody should be a warrior. Can't pick up a sword and shield? Come on, bruh. Okay, here we go. Butcher Black Mountains. Now, remember, I'm not auto running, you guys, okay? Be sure to hit O on the options there. Go to controls, movement, bind them however you'd like, but I have number lock as auto run walk because that's how it used to be back in 1999, okay? And sometimes I don't like changing. Iridan's, the home is on another continent, according to the map. But that's, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It tells you to take a boat, but how do you get from the town to the dock? You know what I mean? Like, we're going to have to figure that out. My Google foo just kept saying, take the boat. And it's like, well, how the hell do I get to the dock? And it's like, take the boat. Like, no. How do I get to the dock? And then there was like a weird thing if you're evil versus, you know. If only there was a tutorial how to do it. Soon. TM. We're going to go through all these things. Just take a boat. It's not rocket science. Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna die here and just see where we get spawned, because maybe it will spawn me farther along. Maybe it will send me back to where I don't want to be sent back. If it sends me right here, that's fine. I just wanted to see where we die. Okay, so I'm gonna attack this giant grab and I'm gonna sit so he kills me. Because you get crit if you're sitting. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Butcher Black Mountains, respawn. Where did it send me? Damn it. It's kind of hard to know where it sent me. What is this? Oh, nice. This is the town. This was way faster, you guys. Holy cow. Okay, this sent me across the zone. Perfect. This is the dwarf town. Definitely die. If you're a gnome and you go into there, just die. Okay, because you will spawn in front of the dwarf town. Exactly where we want to be. Perfect. Now we just follow the same pattern that we did for the dwarf. Heck yeah, we're just going to go over to the right here. Wow, Jace. Wow. I know. Pretty cool, huh? We're doing 2 types of content in this particular live stream, you guys. Not only are we live streaming, we're doing 3 types of content. We're live streaming. We are playing Beast Lord as the secondary class of all of these characters. So we're getting to summon and seeing what each one is. A dwarf was a wolf. Did I summon it on the Erudite, the E? I don't think I did. Dang it. It's fine. We'll do that next. A dwarf was a skunk. A barbarian was a wolf. A gnome is a clockwork spider. Wow. Sick. I know, this is the content that you're willing to see, right? But anyway, the whole point of all of the stuff that I'm doing is I want to be able to Google how to get to Befallen as a gnome. That's my goal, is to show up as a result for that. How do I get to Befallen as a gnome? How do I get to Befallen as a dwarf? How do I get to Befallen as a barbarian? And I want to show up, okay? And then, yeah, technically I could do every dungeon. We'll see if I continue it on. But Befallen, top 1 result, Jason's video. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the goal here. A little SEO, a little, you know, let's see how many times I get searched. I have no clue if it's even worth making this content, but guess what? We're doing it. We're doing it live. And then we're going to chop it up. And I want to do a short. And I want to do a thing. Have you set up a script site for EQL? No, I want to, dude. Believe me. So there's no boats, I don't think, here. So good news is, normally you had to run over here, you wait for a boat, but there's translocators here. So I just say, I'll hail. We're going to take it to the Ocean of Tears. Click yes. And then we will go to this translocator, hail. We're going to go to Freeport. Yes. And then I did want to die here just to see if it spawns us like right at the entrance. So I'm just gonna die right as we get here as well, because no death. There's no sadness for dying in this particular region of the game. Okay, yep, northern does it a row. That's much faster, you guys. Okay, look at that, boom, and we're off onto the races. I didn't even need to fall into the water like I did on the dwarf. Hashtag making progress. Befallen. I befell during my run. Heck yeah, there we go. Okay, man, this is some good stuff, you guys. Okay, now we're going to East Common Lands. Nothing but the best for this stream, you guys. Look at this cute little gnome. I absolutely love the graphics of EverQuest. You know what I mean? Like the models, the being able to see underneath, just the aesthetics of EverQuest. I like it. So remember, do you need to run everywhere you go? Like maybe you have a friend. Maybe your friend is playing, you know, and your friend is like, hey, do you want to go Befallen? And they're already there. And you just made your character and you're like, well, dude, it's going to take me at least 15 minutes to run there. No, it's not. You just hit L on your keyboard and you sort by category. And there's something called Gather Party. So if you invite each other to a party and you click Gather Party, it's a 6-hour cooldown, but it summons you to whoever clicked it, okay? So if you have a group of friends and you all want to play together, you can literally do it at the very beginning of the game. You know what I mean? No running, no nothing. Invite each other, click Gather Party, and boom. Or if you're like me and you play by yourself or you don't have any friends, then you can just run. And that's the point of these, is just to run. Again, because how do we get to these dungeons? No one showed me, so I'm going to show you. You're welcome. Also, it's still 1-1. Australia versus Egypt. It's over here in the corner. You guys can't see it. Can each party member use their summon party separately? I believe so. Yeah, I don't. It only goes on cooldown, as far as I know, for the person who clicked it, Dorian. So, so if somebody, you know, like maybe somebody's a gnome, for example, and you all want to be over in Steam font together, Gather Party there. Well, guess what? Then maybe someone is a human and they started in Freeport, and so then they can just die, get sent back to their bind location, and then Gather Party everybody to where you guys were. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that's an option, but again, I haven't really played much as a party. I did play with off stream a little bit with Psalms, both on stream and off stream. So GG there. I'm level 14 on my main, bruh. Level 14, Jace. Yeah. Don't mess with me, you guys. Jace, did you quit UO? No, you never quit UO, guys. You just take breaks, okay? And I might have taken a little bit of a break, okay? I'm not done, though. Technically, it's Friday, and I should stream. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9, Texas time. But I'm going to actually log off to watch the Argentina game. Jace, why is soccer more important than streaming? I don't know, dude. I'm into it. I'm, like, all about it. I've been really enjoying this World Cup. So much drama, so much back and forth. Oh. Anyway, like upsets, teams that shouldn't be gone are gone. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's cool. I remember we got to dodge this little baby bit right here. We don't want to get hit by the ghoul. Mordolf. Mordoleth? Mordelth. Doloth. Mordoloth. Wait, is it Mord? Loth? Mordoloth? Mordeloth? Welcome. All right, Befallen run. We gave up on the Erudite because I didn't know how to get out of the town. So, Barbarian, 30-ish minutes. Dwarf, 13-ish minutes. This is going to be like 16-ish minutes, right? Maybe. We'll see. Have you done a troll yet? Not yet. We're going down the list. We're basically working through the list of characters. And I've never played a Froglock either, so that one I might have to also skip. How many races are there? I'll let you know. We're about to enter Befallen in this next one, then we can count them together and figure that out, El Bandito. I probably should have had a counter somewhere. I probably should have been like, maybe I should be writing this on the screen somewhere. I don't know. But technically, I'm going to chop each one of these in their own little video, and then I'm going to do some shorts, and I'm going to have an article about it, and it's going to be the best SEO ever. You know what I mean? How long does it take a gnome to get to Befallen? 13-ish minutes, question mark? How many deaths of the stream so far? At least 73. Some of them are purposeful deaths, because in this particular version of EverQuest, you don't lose anything by dying. If Richard Gary gets the UO IP rights back, do you think private servers will die? I'm not sure, you know? It's a great question. I personally, in my guts, and I'm holding my chest as I say that, so maybe personally in my guts, I don't think so. I don't think they'll die. But you never know, you know? Crazier things have happened. Look at that griffin right there, you guys. Oh my golly gee willikers. Wait, he judges me. He's happy with me. Ain't nobody got time to be upset by this. All right, we're going to go inside Befallen right here. I know it's a little tricky. Look, you can't even tell it, but it's right here. Fell into it. Here we go. Befallen run. How long do you guys think? I'm going to guess 13 minutes. I'm going to guess 13. We'll see how long it took. Slash played 17 minutes. I'm completely wrong, you guys. Holy cow. Camp. We've done it. Okay, 17 minutes. And again, sometimes you're wrong, Jace. Sometimes you're right. Timestamp. Done with Gnome. 13-ish minutes. No, wait, 17-ish minutes? Sorry, I said 13. It's 17. Clip it, ship it, collect clicks, add monies. Exactly, dude. That's what we're all about over here, trying to earn a living on the tubes. And the dog is barking nonstop. I really should have let the dog out or something. Maybe somebody's outside. Befallen run. Delete. Create character. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 classes. We're done with 4 of them. Let's go half elf. Now, half elf, it's depending on where your starting city is, right? So if I'm a warrior, I start in Freeport. Perfect. I'm going to start warrior. We're doing warrior beast lord on everybody. So thank goodness for this, you know. Befallen Run is the name. Befallen Run. We're starting at Freeport because we're choosing a warrior beast lord. Here we go. Start the timer, you guys. Just kidding. There's no timer because we're just using the thing. This one should be pretty quick. Again, I think the Freeport ones, we're looking sub 10 minutes, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Guys, really hurt or really faking it. Really faking it. Did he hold up a yellow piece of paper? Is that a yellow card or just a yellow piece of paper? It looks like he held up a Post-it note. Does he not have a real yellow card today? Is it a Post-it note? That's funny. All right. Anyway, do the tutorial, you guys, because if you do the tutorial, you get to learn how to play. I've already done the tutorial like 93 times, so I'm just going to buy the package for Old Doug, meeting Old Doug, and then, dang, some of these models are not skimpy, or are a little bit skimpy on the backside of these characters, you guys. Oh my golly, did you look? Because I might have to do a little not safe for work action on this stream. Holy cow. Maybe a gnome is not my favorite character. Oh my golly, gee willikers. Anyway, we're putting on some boots. We're dragging them over here. 2 on the keyboard. These are like little swiftness boots. A little bit of traveling. And then we're just going to type to Doug and say send. Yeah, this should be Jace After Dark content. I know, this is a little bit crazy. New speed get carry unlocked, Befallen run, every class, town combo. Maybe. Okay, and then we're just going to die here as well. That's what we're all about here. Just murdering. And then we're going to bind location. Respawn in our bind location. And then we are good to go. This might be the fastest one yet, you guys. Oof. This could be it. Also, I need to summon a pet because I gotta see what it looks like. Is someone dead on the field on the soccer game? All right, let's see what this is. Oh, nice, a puma. A little puma action. Okay, sweet. So if you're curious to know what the different summons are for the Beast Lord, a puma. I can't stop looking at this character's butt. Oh gosh. Okay. Who knew a half elf was a little bit risky, you guys? Like, what is this? Who made this model? It's even tan. Like, what's happening? Like, where was the sun? Only on the front, I guess. And it wiggles ever so slightly. Like, yeah. Now I need to cut to me saying earlier how I love the models of the server and like it's so cool and it's like super neat and awesome and I like it and then I need to like overlay that me talking about this one, you know, like the face is a little bit wonky, a little bit too much makeup, but you know. Anyway. At least we got a puma. That's the kind of outfit you need 2 haircuts to wear. Yeah. Anyway, Jace, what's your favorite race to play? Half elf, you guys. Half elf. Who knew? That's a whole nother content. I'm making ratethebutt.com, okay? And it's going to be all video game butts. I actually had that idea a long time ago. I actually bought the domain pixelbutts.com. And I never made a website out of it, so I'm pretty sure I let it expire, but the joke was going to be I was going to take pictures of all the video games butts. And then, you know, like, guess the butt, you know? Somebody can take my idea now because I never did it. So congrats, you guys. Feel free to... Wait, it's available? Yoink? It sure is. Why Befallen of all dungeons? Well, Befallen got revamped. And there's some great gear in EverQuest Legends in Befallen. So Befallen's a hot topic of how to get to Befallen. So I'm trying to... just do a little bit of content around how do you get to Befallen as How do you get to Befallen as someone who has string up their butt? Well, you run. Befallen run. Here we go. Are you going to El Paso? I'm going to Befallen. Are we in penalty shootout over here with the Australia Egypt game? Holy cow. Jace reacts live. What kind of content are we making, Jace? We're making all sorts of content, you guys. These clothes be falling off, am I right? They be falling off. Well done. Here's the dungeon right here. I know it's hard to see, but we got it. Let's see time. Let's time. 9 minutes? 9 minutes, you guys. I think 9 minutes. Let's check. I think 9 minutes. I think this is going to be the fastest one yet. Let's see. Do slash played. 7 minutes, you guys. Holy cow. That is amazing. 7 minutes. So let's go ahead and paste that right down with half elf Freeport. 7-ish minutes. Not bad. If you want to get to Befallen, so far, half elf is in the lead. We've completed Befallen Traveler. I guess I could have fast camped. Saved 30 seconds of my life. Oh no, our little pet just died. I heard him die. That's so sad. Befallen run. We're deleting Befallen run. It was a good run, you guys. Okay, here we go. Next character up is a halfling. All right, a halfling warrior. We're going halfling warrior beast lord. And we're naming him Befallen run. Enter world. I feel like this one's going to be really quick too, you guys. This one I feel like is going to go way super fast. And now she's squatting. I didn't actually pay attention to how she was sitting. Oh no. This one I feel like could be pretty quick. It's not going to be 7 minutes, I don't think, but it's going to be close. The good news is with a halfling, we don't want to die, because if we die, then we're going to spawn where we don't want to spawn. So we are just going to need to live and dip set right back out. So, all right, first penalty kick of the Australia versus Egypt. He's walking up. He's putting the ball down. Let's see what happens. So much pressure to do all that stuff, you guys. Holy cow. Let's see. Here we go. This guy, a halfling, not as revealing clothing as a half elf. Okay, halfling, full clothes. Half elf, half clothes. Oh, chipped it over. Ooh, embarrassing. Nothing like missing a penalty kick to really just make you feel bad about yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're just basically letting your whole country down. Now, if it gets saved by the goalie, that's better. But just chipping it over, oof. That sucks. All right, we're going to put that on our feet over here. We are going to drag these down. Now, remember, I'm doing the tutorial to get these boots, and I'm just bypassing the tutorial. I'm just buying the item I need, and then I'm running away, and I'm saying send to the guy. If you've never played, be sure that you actually do the tutorial. It will teach you a little bit more about the game. I'm going to click send there. Send. Boom. There we go. What about a fulling? Halfling is more for feet. Yeah, that's true. Oh no. Oh no, not like this. All right, so we're gonna jump right through that. And this was the town that I learned EverQuest in, you guys. My first character was a halfling druid, okay? And I fell into the water, the lake here, and I drowned. It was the best feeling in all the land, okay? He made a shot. I missed the kick. Let me see the replay here. Let's see. Damn, he ran. Oh yeah, he guessed right, but he didn't save it. The That was a cool run forward. I don't like the stutter step, by the way, you guys. The stutter step is very annoying. How they like do the, I'm going to run up to the ball, and then I'm going to stop, then I'm going to stutter step again. I hate that. Like that should be banned. Like you should not be able to stop your momentum. Just so you know, that's upsetting to me. Okay, let's just summon, we got to summon this beast pet. Hold on, you guys, wait. What is it going to be? What is a halfling beast lord pet? It is a it's a beetle. I mean, that makes sense. All right, Australia did chip that one in the corner. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's like a Bakken pitching. I agree. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't like. Why is that a thing? It's so annoying. Glad he hit it in. Now this guy's gonna miss it, right? Because I feel like all of the penalty shootouts so far have been like a way back and forth thing. It hasn't been like a shutout. It's been so much drama during these penalty shootouts. I'm watching it in the corner. We're also making sure that we get to Befallen. I don't know if we're gonna beat the 7-minute mark. We're gonna try our best and forget the rest. But it is good to know that a halfling has a beetle as a beast lord pet. Here we go. Egypt. In. As a goalkeeper, I was trying to tell this to my kids because my kids were like, why doesn't the goalkeeper just save it? As a goalkeeper, you have to stand on the line during a shootout. Like, he didn't stand on the line. You gotta stand on the line. So you have to wait for the damn person to kick the ball. And by the time they kick the ball, you have to already kind of decide which way they're going. Because if you wait for them to kick the ball, then you've already kind of lost. So you just kind of have to hope. And so, yeah, being a goalkeeper during a penalty kick shootout is the worst. Because you really just have to hope you can guess what they're doing. And then as a shooter, you have to just not miss. Because otherwise you're letting your whole country down. Australia, I'm looking at you. Like getting it saved is not as bad as missing completely. You know what I mean? Because getting it saved is just the luck of the draw. But if you just miss the shot, that's on you as a striker, you know? Anyway, I did die before and it put me over there. Do I want to die again? Should we just run? We should just run, right? We're just going to run. Look at these spiders and these plane cats. Watch out, you guys. Let's see. I'm so multitasking right now, you guys. I'm making YouTube content. I'm live streaming. I'm watching a soccer game, you know? I'm not blinking. Everything's great. Ooh, that was a close one, but he got it in. Nice job. Egypt is looking strong so far. 3 for 3. Just not allowed to tell the score. Sorry, that's on me. That's my bad. All right, we're almost to Befallen. I feel like this is going to be 9 minutes. I'm going to go 9 minutes on this one. We're going to go 9 minutes. That's what I'm thinking. Bearded Vet, I had an issue finding Master Klosk in the human starting area. Who's that? Is that one of the trainers? Should I know who that is? Also, welcome to stream, Bearded Vet. We're doing a little bit of content creation, live streaming at the same time. Befallen run as each race. The monk trainer? Okay. Ooh, Australia. Not looking good. Not looking good for us right now, you guys. Oh, no. All right, let's see. Here we go. Slash played. It took us 7 minutes. 7 minutes as a halfling. So a half elf and a halfling, both 7 minutes. Done with Halfling. 7-ish minutes. Boom. There we go, you guys. You've heard it here first. We've done multiple characters. We're going to keep going. Befallen, run. We are making some content. Okay? Great character. We've done Barbarian, Dark Elf, Dwarf. I don't know how to get off the island of an Erudite, so I skipped that one. We've done a Gnome. We've done a Half-Elf. We just finished a Halfling. Now it's time for a High Elf. And they also can't be a warrior, which is so annoying. Why can't you be a warrior? Just pick up a sword and a shield. But we're going to go, you know, paladin and beast lord. Okay. And then we're going to say Befallen, run. We're going to click enter. Okay. If he knocks us in, they win, right? According to my math. They win. Ah, Egypt is going through. Okay, cool. Way to go, Egypt. Australia missing the penalty kicks, man. Oof. Making my way down to Befallen, walking thongs, passing by. I'm homebound. Yeah. So far, the best model has been the half elf. Okay, the half elf. The most enjoyable run was the half elf, I think, so far. I mean, this reminds me of the EverQuest girl, so this is hitting it up dopamine wise as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Doug Gina again, buying the package right away. I'm doing the tutorial every time to get the boots of speed. If you're brand new to EverQuest, be sure to do the tutorial. It shows you how to move around. It shows you how to upgrade the gear, right? Because you can do we can upgrade the gear. You know, it shows you how to hail and move around and things like that. But we've done it a few times now, so we're just running. We're speed running, okay? Speed running the boots, tutorial boots. Here's old Dougie. We're going to give him the package. Yo, Doug, got a package for you, bro. Putting him on level 2 there. Boom, boom. All right, 2. And we're off to the races. So we're just basically going back to Doug. We're going to say send, and we're going to see how long it takes. Do you know how to save your UI? Your UI gets saved as a like .init file, and it's just in your game folder. So yes. And I'm just gonna attack a guard here and die so we can get out of the town easier. Or wait, is this the town right here? It is. Never mind. I don't need to die. It's right here. The quickest escape in all the land. Yeah, it's just it's like it starts with your character name, and I'm pretty sure it's in the root folder of the like wherever you installed EverQuest. So it would be like, I can look in a moment. You know, after watching you play this, I've seen the things WoW took from it. Bro, have you seen the news about Jurassic Park? No, what's the news about Jurassic Park? Tell me. To Butcher Block we go. Also, let's summon this pet, though. Hold on, because we're also making a content about the Beast Lord pets. The Beast Lord pet of a high elf is a wisp. Not bad. All right. A high elf has a wisp for a Beast Lord pet, you guys. This is other content that I'm making. I want to have a little thing of all the different pets that you can have as a Beast Lord. A wisp is part of whatever this is called. Sounds like the kids are back from the pool. I hear the door slamming. So either someone's breaking into my home and slamming the door over and over again, or the kids are home slamming the door over and over again. I feel like one kid comes in, slams the door. The next kid comes in, slams the door. Like, goodness gracious. Alone in the Dark graphics. The family of the guy who wrote it did the studio a doozy and are taking back the rights. Huh. What's up with all the taking back the rights? Like Luxpew, isn't that happening? I mean, like the Richard Gary is trying to do that with Ultima. Apparently the guy that wrote Jurassic Park is trying to do it. Like, what the hell's going on? Did I write something I could take back? No take backsies. Did we just say the same thing at the same time, Delfoy? Oh my golly gee willikers. Jinx. Jinx again. We try to finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. Dude, we did it again. Yeah, that's weird, dude. Holy cow. Get out of my brain. Now, Keys. The guy that wrote it in the contract, after 35 years, the family will get the rights, and the contract ended in 2025. But how did they make... Didn't they make a movie with Scarlett Johansson, which I haven't seen yet? I need to watch that one. Didn't they just make one? And was that in 2026, or is that in 2025? They still are, yeah. Interesting. It's on hold now, though. Interesting. Okay. Everyone's pissed. Okay, remember, we're gonna try to we're gonna murder ourselves here so we can teleport quicker to the dwarf starting zone. Okay, this is a little hack, you guys. Okay, we out here hacking, because if we die, then we can spawn right in front of the dwarfs, which is gonna save time. Boom, there we go, saving time. Nothing but the best for this stream, because we spawned right outside the dwarf town. Here we go. Befallen, run. It's already 35 years of being Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park came out in 1995. So yeah. Well, 35 years or 30 years? 30, is that 35 years? I don't even know how to math. Or was it 1993? When did Jurassic Park came out? I'm going to ask Google real quick. When did Jurassic Park come out? 1993. Holy cow. June 11th, 1993. Shoes. A journeyman of the spirit road, their bones marked the way left unchecked. Hey, Wisp. Are you a writer, Wisp? Are you a dungeon master? Do you play D&D? Do you write short stories? Legal stuff takes about 2 years in courts, but it's not looking good for the studio. It seems the family is winning their legal rights. Interesting. That's crazy. Interesting and crazy. And I am old. I'm 4 decades old plus 1 year, you guys. I'm never gonna forget the decades comment, because I went to Dutch Bros to get my birthday coffee for free. And I scanned the thing, and she's like, "Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you?" And I said, 40. And she goes, "Wow, 4 decades. Like, holy cow, lady." Like, jeez. I've never heard of it said like that before. Thanks so much. We're going to hail the translocator because we don't need to take a boat. I'm going to say yes. That's going to take us to the Ocean of Tears. And then when we're in the Ocean of Tears, instead of crying because we're lost, we can just hail the next translocator and say, "Take me to Freeport." And then once we're in Freeport, we're going to... Jay said, "No tip." Exactly. All right, then we're just going to die here as well, because that makes sense, right? It does make sense. We're speed running our... I wonder if it's faster to run to... I wonder if it is faster to go to West Freeport than go to North Row. Oh, well. We've been going to North Row. I wonder if it probably is faster to go through East Freeport, honestly, now that I think about it, you guys. I think I might be messing it up here. You tell me in the comments of the videos that you see. Say, Jace, you did it wrong, noob. I like to tell people I was born in the late 1900s. I saw this funny TikTok. I saw a funny TikTok. It was like, it was girls at an office like telling their ages, you know, like, oh, when were you born? And one was like, you know, 2003, 2001, and then one girl was like 19, and then it like cut off to the Jurassic Park theme, and she was being lifted away by a pterodactyl. You know, like 19. It starts with a 19. Liketh a sir. Hitting a member on the YouTube, dude. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. So this is funny. Like your 1900s. Anyway, wait, why are you doing this again? Bearded, I'm going through each of the races to show you how to get to Befallen. So we're making a little bit of content. I'm going to cut it up into shorts. I'm going to cut it up into some articles. That way I'm making some content for EverQuest Legends. And it's basically, how does a high elf get to Befallen? How does a barbarian get to Befallen? How long does it take to get to Befallen? I'm doing all that kind of content. The best way is to actually have friends, okay? The best way is actually talk to someone, okay? The best way is to hit L on your keyboard, sort by alternate advance, and use Gather Party. Gather Party is a 6-hour cooldown, but it allows you to summon your entire party to wherever you are. So if you have somebody already inside the dungeon, you just get invited and say, hey, can you summon me? But that requires you to actually talk to someone in the game. So I try not to do that, you know. Did you ever play Asheron's Call? Yes, I did. Yeah, that was my favorite loading screen, actually, Acellus 33333333, because if I would make a game, I would definitely try to give everyone vertigo as well. Like that portal, the Asheron's Call portal, where you got like sucked in, and it was like this tunnel of purple. Oh my golly, gee willikers, loved it. Pretty sure my mom hated it, but I liked it. My mom had vertigo, by the way. That's why I can say that stuff. I know a person, okay? No better way to get the right information to give the wrong information first. So true, dude. The cheat code, you know? Nice graphic, Ultima on Twitch. Roughly 65% of the world population is born after the release of EverQuest. Thank you for that statistic, dude. Banned. Banned from the chat. I'm just kidding. Thanks for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing. Appreciate that. Like us, sir. She's sending you to work. Who? Who's sending me to work? She be drunk. She be falling. She be falling run. Also, so out of the content here, not only are we making content about Befallen. And why are we going to Befallen? Befallen was revamped, Bearded Vet. So Befallen has new gear inside of it. So it's a very popular dungeon in EverQuest Legends because it has drops that are like way better than like the regular items from original EverQuest. So there's some swords, there's some equipment, some clicky effects, a lot of different things in Befallen. So I'm trying to make sure that people that are like starting to learn how to play or whatever know how to get there. I'm trying to hit some SEO type of stuff. So we'll see how it goes. The problem is I'm going to actually have to cut this up into videos and like do what I'm talking about out loud. That's going to be the hardest part for me. I'm so good about having ideas. I'm so good about like trying to do that initial work. The hardest part is finishing. I'm not a finisher, you guys. This is why I need an editor. I need to like hire someone. Bliggity said he was going to do it for me when he retires at the end of the year, but I need it now. You know what I mean? So I worked with somebody with on my UO video, but it didn't really work out after that. We ghosted each other, so sorry about that, you guys. But we'll see how it goes. Train the kids up to edit? Dude, oh, that's a great idea, El Bandito. Maybe we need to have a homeschool lesson and do a little bit of video editing. Maybe that's actually a great idea, dude. That's a fantastical idea. Ocean of Tears is equal to work. All right, we're in an ad break over here on the Twitch, you guys. Okay, so if you're on the YouTube, you're not affected, but if you're on the Twitch, you might not hear me. But what do you think? How long do you think it took us to get to Befallen as a high elf? I'm gonna guess 11 minutes. I'm gonna guess 11 minutes as a high elf going to Befallen. 11 minutes, you guys. Okay. Obviously, it's much faster if you could just get summoned by your friends. But if you don't want to talk to anybody, you want to go to Befallen by yourself. I'm gonna go 11 minutes. The hot elf, probably 11. She is the hot elf. Like this looks like the EverQuest lady. Well done, high elf. Well done. Also, it's very tricky to see this dungeon normally. Like, it's right here in front of us, you guys. I know you can't really see it. It's right there. Isn't that crazy? It blends right in. It's right there. Boom. Befallen. And boom. Okay, we're going to do /played. /played. It took us 15 minutes, you guys. Okay, that was 15 minutes. Done with high elf. 15-ish minutes. Again, and look, I'm a level 1 and I ran here, you guys, okay? And I could even fight here, technically, okay? Chances are you're not going to run here at level 1 to fight. I was just trying to show you how to get there from your starting zone, wherever you are. You'll be able to look that up. But really, the monsters in here start at level 5, go all the way up to 20, 2-ish, like the monster level. So you could definitely fight in here for a long, long time if you want. Gather up that gear. Hashtag Befallen, okay? How many more do we have left? It's been a 2-hour sesh, and we've done a couple of them. Let's go ahead and delete that guy. Delete, Befallen, run. Okay. Create the character. So we've done a barbarian, a dark elf, a dwarf. I didn't know how to get out of the Erudite town, so that's not on there. Gnome we've done, high elf, halfling, high... Okay, we've done that. Now we're on to a human. Holy cow. Human it is, okay? So we're going to go Befallen. Why can I not type all of a sudden? Am I having a stroke? Befallen run. There we go. Wow, that was rough, you guys. Holy cow. Okay, Befallen run, and we're going Beast Lord. And since I'm a warrior beast with, okay, I guess I can change my deity. Should we run from the Qeynos aqueducts, or should we cheat and go Freeport? I mean, how many people are starting in Qeynos or Qeynos or Qeynos or Qeynos or however you say it? What do you guys want to see? Should we do the Qeynos or should we do Freeport? Because it all depends on which thing you select. Your deity. What should we do? That's where your monk is stuck? Where? In Qeynos? It might actually be your keyboard. You've noticed in recent keyboards suffer from crapification. Qeynos, okay. Well, yeah, we'll do Qeynos or Qeynos or Qeynos or whatever. I am going to pick, Warrior Beast Lord, just because I've been trying to do that so we could summon the beasts and see what they're at. Befallen Run, that's the name. Here we go. So, a normal woman. Is it possible to do a private instance of Befallen? It sure is. Yeah, you get charges as you play to do like the smaller, like the personal instances. And yes, you can definitely do a private instance of Befallen. There's a little bit buggy. Obviously it's a beta. It's a little bit buggy creating instances. Sometimes it doesn't work right. The best way I found to fix that is you log out and then log back in. But we can cover that once I'm running through this thing. Look at my blue shoes. Those are some sick shoes. Is that Scully from the X-Files? I see it, dude. That's I see it. All right, we started the tutorial because you get some boots of the Traveler when you do the tutorial. I'm going to speed run the tutorial because I've done it 11 times already. We're just buying the package from we're buying the package for Old Doug. We're going to run over here to old Doug, who's in the tunnel. A normal woman with normal clothes. I know this. What is this game? Jeez, did you pick HR as your class? I'm going to need everybody to do an NPS score, okay? Please fill out this survey and just talk to me and tell me how I'm doing. Would you recommend the channel? Please be honest. There we go. We got the boots. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots will cast Sal on you. And then we go run over to Doug. And I'm going to hit send again. Just send. Send me off. So, Bearded Vet, I'm gonna show you a cheat code, okay? Like, I don't know the town either, but if you hit M on the keyboard, it should show you things. You could just mouse wheel in and like scroll around. So depending on what you needed to do, that would be my recommendation if you're looking for something specific. You can also hit F on the keyboard. That brings up the find window, and then you can find your person and then say, okay, like click it, and then it will like show a path. So if you can't read, just hit F, and then you can find whatever's in the zone. But what we're going to do is I'm going to actually attack a guard and die, okay? So I can spawn outside the town. So apparently I can't attack the guildmaster, so why can't I attack the guildmaster? Can I attack that? I can't attack that guy either. Can I attack the warrior? I can't attack that guy either. Okay, I can't do anything I thought I was going to be able to do. Okay, I have no clue how to get out of here. I probably don't want to go this way. I feel like I'm entering it. Nope, no, that was how I wanted to go. Perfect. I knew exactly what I was doing, you guys. All right, we're going to attack this guy here. Boom. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go bind location. I'm just going to respawn in the bind location. Jace, why did you die? Well, because you can die for free in this game. I'm, you know, I'm happy and I'm upset about it. You know what I mean? Because like you used to die and you lose your corpse and everything. You don't do that in EverQuest Legends. You don't lose EXP. You don't lose your gear. So it's kind of bittersweet. You know what I mean? As a 4-decade-year-old man with 3 kids, a wife, a dog, a cat, and a bunny, it makes sense for me to not have to worry about my corpse. So I do appreciate that. As a original player of EverQuest, I hate it. Okay, like so again, catch-22. A lion? The humans are a lion? That's pretty cool. The humans are a lion, you guys. There we go. That's the other content that I'm making. What Beast Lord pets do each race get? Wow. Humans get a lion. Okay, so we started at Qeynos or Qeynos or however the hell you pronounce this town. And so, should you run to Befallen as a human who started in Qeynos? Probably not. You should probably go to Blackburrow. It's real close. Okay, Blackburrow is another zone that's got revamped. Blackburrow is a great place to fight. But the whole mission of this is to say, hey, how do I get to Befallen as these races? So we're going to do it live together. So same thing. We're running through the Karanas. Okay, this one, you guys, is going to take a little bit of time, but that's fine. We're going to work together. I'm actually going to go take a sip of water. I'm going to step away and get get the water. Damn, this game is as ugly as it gets, dude. Cut socks, man. Don't talk crap about this game. This is one of my favorite games. This is look at these sick graphics, dude. Look at this. It's from 1999. Look at that. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fallen run. You know? Nothing but the best. For this stream, I just got sick right there. Alright. Someone show him the half-elf girl. That's true. If you rewind the stream a little bit, you can go back and see the half-elf, dude. You know what I mean? You might not. You might change your mind. You might change your mind. You never know. Changed my mind. Like, yeah, I thought gnomes were the best, but... All right, I'm gonna hit a fresh refresh here, and I'm gonna auto run. Okay, I have number lock as auto run. That wasn't bound by default, but I went ahead and set it. You just hit O. You go over to controls, movement, auto run, walk, number lock. So in case you didn't know, they added a teleport at the docks to Freeport and Qeynos. Oh my god, I did not know that, Grumpy Gunk. Thanks so much, dude. We should probably turn around at this point. I didn't even know that it's an option. So let's find that, because this is the first character, maybe the last character I'll do that's in Qeynos. Qeynos. Is this like a level 1 challenge run? 10 pounds of meat. Wait, 10-pound meat pie. Damn, that's a thick ass pie, dude. I did not know that. I don't think I've ever actually taken the dock. Wait, where's the docks? Is the docks here? Is the docks over in Qeynos? Where is the docks? What was it? It's inside the city? Okay. Well, yeah, like, I mean, I would, to be fair, I've been running everywhere with everyone. We're on the human now. And we chose Qeynos just because we haven't done that one yet. I didn't know how to get out of the town as a erudite. I can't speak, you guys, okay? I can't read, write, or speak. So same, when I Googled it, it was like, oh, you just take the docks. I didn't even know how the hell to find the docks, so I've never taken the docks at Qeynos either, so. It's inside the city near the bank. Okay, cool. 10 Mount Meat Pie, thanks for, yeah, the series is ruined. Pack it up. No, it's not ruined, because this is great. This is, the whole point of this series was to show people how to get to the dungeons, so I appreciate you guys telling me how to get to the dungeons, you know what I mean? Like, I would much rather just be told how to get there sooner rather than later. This isn't about the hard part. I'm trying to tell you guys just how to get to the dungeon. So the best way is to actually talk to somebody in the game, actually make a friend, you know, and then hit L on the keyboard, sort by alternate advance, or sort by category, and use gather party. Okay, that's really the quickest way to get everywhere, is to talk to people in the game. Okay, you gather party. It's a 6-hour cooldown though, so, and I don't have any friends, so. Let's stop with the drastic suggestions. I'm about to unsub. Yeah, no, exactly. Okay. So where is the bank? You're saying it's near the bank. Is it? It's inside the city near the bank. It's the next zone city? Oh, it's in South Qeynos? Okay. So I need to go south. Qeynos. I don't know how to say this word. But we're going to go to the south. We're just using the map to navigate, because I don't know how to do it. Quinoa? Dude, I didn't know what quinoa was until I got married, by the way, you guys. That's... Who knew? You know what I mean? I eat rice. My wife was like, why don't we have some quinoa? I was like, what's quinoa? I don't like quinoa, by the way. Okay. So we zoned in there. And then... Oh, yeah, there's like just huge-ass docks over there. Wow. All right. And I am the blind leading the blind. It's true. I'm blind both in-game and real life. We're just cutting through. I'm literally not even looking at the screen. I'm looking at the map. Like, I don't even, like, who are you, Jace? Why can't I get through? Okay, I need to go this way. Yeah, there we go. See? I'm not even looking. Yeah, perfect. This is a dead end, though. This isn't, though. Nice. Wow. Okay. There we go. Boom. All right. Hail the... Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. I definitely... we've done that hail from the other thing there. So we're going to go to Freeport. Boom. Right there. Sweet. Actually, wait. No, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to go to the crossing real quick, because that way I can see where it is for the other thing. I'm going to see... I'm going to see where we go from the other. That way I can create that other character. Wait, what the hell? Erudite. Okay, wait. I'm just trying to see where this is real quick. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. So where is this? So that's the forest. So, okay. So when we make the other character, we need to go into the Erudite city. And it's... Because I was in Payneal, I think, when I made my other guy. So we need to be in the... What the hell zone is this? Erudite next. I don't even know where this is. But anyway, okay. We're Hale. Erudite's Crossing. Okay, sweet. We'll try that next time. But anyway, there's no boats, I don't think, on this particular version of the server, right? So we're just going to the translocators. Excellent. Walking the walls, peak performance. I know. Don't do what I do. Just do as I say. Question mark. You know what I mean? These are going to be great videos when I chop them up. If I chop them up. We're going to chop them up. Don't worry. It's going to be great. Thank you for the tips, by the way. Appreciate it. The boats are working, though. Look, there's a boat. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think the boats were running. All right, we're going to go to Freeport now. Jace, we're just wasting time. I know. It's fine. This took us a little bit longer. This actually is going to be way faster than what I was originally doing, which was running like I did with the Barbarian. Okay, and then we just can let's see if it's fast. Okay. instead of running like I've been murdering myself and then running through Northern Row, we're going to go to West Freeport. We're going to see if that's quicker. It might be. I don't know. I mean, we don't even know at this point because everything's been all topsy-turvy with this particular one. So is Befallen generally regarded as a good training spot that all classes should start in? Some starting areas seem really barren. Well, so Befallen, some of the dungeons have been revamped on EverQuest Legends, and so Befallen is one of them. Befallen has like extra loot drops. Okay, so the original EverQuest, a lot of the items were like, oh, it's just AC, or maybe there's like 1 dex or something like that, you know? Well, in Befallen, in Blackburrow, and in the zone that starts with an N, but I don't know how to pronounce it, they've all been revamped to drop like extra gear. And the stats are like way good. Way betters. And so if you were to play this and you wanted to get some gear, going to one of those starting dungeons is like a great idea. Like Unrest, for example, was normally a great starting zone, a great dungeon. It still is, but it's not like revamped loot yet, as far as I know. So Befallen's like a great one because it's in the middle of the zone. A lot of people can get there pretty easy. And that's the point of this video, is just to show you, you know, I started as a gnome. How do I get to Befallen? I started as a half-elf. How do I get to Befallen? Like things like that. It's about the journey, not the destination. Heck yeah. Then I was also starting as a beast lord on all these things to see what the pets were. So a human has a lion. That's pretty cool. A gnome has a clockwork spider. A dark elf has a like black widow spider. A dwarf had a skunk. That was cool. So that's going to be a video as well. It's just about the booty, not the destination. I mean, after the half-elf, to be fair, after the Erudite and the half-elf, I was like, okay, this is my favorite game. You know? I normally play a gnome, though. Gnomes are my favorite. But I didn't realize that some of the starting clothing of some of these characters was so appealing. So here we go. And again, I got the Boots of Traveler. Now, I don't know how long this took me. Obviously, if you took the docs from the very beginning, that's much faster than what I was going to do. So I'm glad we learned together, though. Thank you guys for pointing that out. I didn't realize that there was docs at Qeynos, however you pronounce it. Good to know, though. Thank you so much. We've learned something today. Thank you, 10-pound meat pie. Was actually blocked, but I allowed it because I think that's safe to say. You can't say 10-pound meat pie because that's offensive. But you can say 10 LB meat pie. You've been modded. Yeah, I allowed it. Don't worry. I don't want you getting upset about not being able to talk. Here we go. But anyway, normally I play a gnome, dude. So like the gnome starting city is normally where I've like spent majority of my time. It would be kind of cool to know like where you spent the majority of your playtime, you know? Does the game start at 5 with Argentina? Because I might log off for that. I am gonna log off for that. But is it at 5 or 6? Does anybody know? Is it in 30 minutes? Or is it in an hour and 30 minutes? How long do I have? It's 5 p.m. our time? Okay. Yeah, we'll do one more run, and then I think I'll clip it there for now. And then, because I want to go watch that game. Again, I'm not normally a sports ball watcher, but I used to play soccer. I really enjoy soccer. And I like the World Cup because it's every 4 years. And I actually, you know, like, because a lot of people that watch sports are like, that's boring because they don't score, blah, blah, blah. I like watching it for the actual play, which is like kicking it back and forth is part of the enjoyment for me because it opens up plays. You know what I mean? Like you're watching them like break down the other team. You know what I mean? Like that's part of the excitement of soccer. It's not just scoring of the goals. So at least for me, you know what I mean? So, and it's, as much as I like seeing a little highlight out of the corner of my eye, I actually want to sit down and watch it. Weird, Jace. I know. So weird. My kids are so sick of it. My kids are like like, and every time I see them, I'm like, did you put the game on for me? And just to tease them, you know? They're like, no, Dad. All right, here we go. Befallen run. How long did this take me? I did do a little tour. I did a little 3-hour tour, you guys. So it might be a little bit longer. I'm going to guess 17 minutes. Let's see. Played 16 minutes. So we could definitely do it in a lot longer, or a lot longer. A lot less than 16 minutes, you guys, okay? It took 16 minutes-ish, but I did it wrong. So with a human from Qeynos, it took 16-ish minutes. I'm timestamping that bad boy, and we're going to camp here. Now, again, I'm level 1. Could I fight here? Yes, you could actually fight here at level 1. Okay, well, not right now because everybody's dead. But some of these mobs, you know, that's 8 and 9. But there's some level 5 mobs that spawn right here. In theory, you won't be here at exactly level 1, but you are going to have multiple classes. You can kill reds by yourself. So it's definitely an option to come here like way early. All right, let's go ahead and delete this character and see where we're at. Befallen, run, delete. Okay. Create character. So we did a Barbarian, a Dark Elf, a Dwarf. We skipped the Erudite because I didn't know how to get through the damn zone. But I think we might be able to now, but I don't want to spend the last 30 minutes trying to figure that out still. We've done a Gnome, a Half-Elf, a Halfling, a High Elf, a Human. It's time for an Ixar, although I don't know where that goes either. I haven't really played an Ixar. I don't want to get stuck there. Let's do an Ogre. Right? Let's do Ogre. Sweet. Ogre, Warrior, Beast Lord. We're going to say Befallen, run. Enter world. Oops, I picked a male. I broke the pattern, you guys. It was hard to tell. This actually might be a female. I'm not sure. I messed up. We're gonna delete it. We're gonna start again. Hold on. Thank you for sparing us. No, okay. I'll diz Josh you fine. Never mind. Yeah, no, it's actually taking way too long to load the tutorial. I'm going to just go ahead and just take it. We'll break it. We'll break the seal. Oh, actually though, wait. I am going to I'm going to summon a pet as a male, and I'm going to summon a pet as a female. And then wait, I can't until I leave. Wait, I chose Berserker anyway. I messed it up, you guys. Sorry. Now I'm only doing it once. I've messed up. Bun. Befallen bun? Not yet. Okay, sorry about that. That's on me, you guys. That was my bad. All right, no, we are going to do female. Wow, that's a sick-looking lady right there. All right, secondary. Beast Lord. There we go. Warrior Beast Lord, you guys. Befallen. Run. And here we go. We're going to do the tutorial because we get the boots when we do the tutorial. I mean, she's looking pretty good. You know, she got that eye makeup on. You know, that's not bad. Just the right amount of coverage. You know what I mean? This is basically me in the mirror. So I think we're okay. He even got my toes. Jace, you're not supposed to say that. Okay, that's my bad. They have the dexterity for eye makeup. I mean, they did pretty good. Look at those. All right, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just skip the tutorial. Wow, that is a sharp boobala right there. Look at that. That's okay, we're too big for hitting X to I don't like playing the big characters, you guys, okay? I don't want to have to duck down to get through the doors, you know what I mean? Ugh. All right, there we go. We bought the things we need to give old Dougie. This is impressive. Let's go ahead and summon this right here, right now. Let's see what we got as a ogre. It's a bear. Nice. You get a duck to get through that too. X is the duck, by the way. So if you ever get stuck, X. Okay. Now, we have two ways to run this, by the way. We can go through... Oops, not letter for Doug. I want to do package for old Doug. Here you go, bro. Put those on our feet. Put it at level 2 right there. Boom, boom, 2. X to get through there. All right. Or rewind. That's true. Rewind does help you get through if you get stuck. But jumping with spacebar and X helps you kind of get through stuff as well. We can just highlight Doug and say send. He'll send us home. Obviously, if you're new, do the tutorial, you guys. It shows you how to actually play the game. Okay, so we have a few options here. We can... Can I... Dang it, I didn't want to fall through there. I don't really make ogres, so... But I feel like this is... We're just going to murder ourselves, okay? Nice. Okay, and then we're going to bind location, respawn in the Freeport. Poor Befallen runs. The damage. Okay. So... We can either go to the Wrath Mountains or the swamp. You can go to the swamp and then through the rose. We're going to go through the mountains for this one. And then for the troll, we'll go through the swamp. Okay, you guys? So what we're going to do is we're going to... This might be a little bit of a longer run here. I don't know. We'll see. But we're basically going to be running through the mountains. Ad start in about 20 seconds on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in while I'm making content for YouTube videos, you guys, okay? This is the first time I've really live streamed actively knowing I want to cut it up into content, okay? We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works out. If not, at least we have this. You know what I mean? It's the little things in life. All right, so we're basically just going to go over to the Wrath Mountains here. And we are a very sharp boobalud lady. A warrior, beast sword. Again, the classes don't matter. It's really just trying to show you how to get there if you wanted to. And we're learning together. Because, for example, I was going to take the long way with a human from Qeynos. But then I got educated. Thank you so much for the help. Here we go. Wrath Mountains. All right, and then where are we going to go from here? Well, technically, we're going to go to Lake Rathatir. And I don't know if you die here. I don't know where you spawn. So we could maybe try to die, and maybe it puts us over there. But might put us over here. It might put us down there, though. I don't know. So should we try to die? Sure. Let's see where a death puts us in this zone. There's normally like hill giants and stuff walking around here. Actually, no. I mean, I'm technically almost there. Maybe I'll just run. We'll just run, you guys, okay? Because we're technically almost there. Because if it makes me spawn down there, I'm gonna be mad. We're just going right here, so yeah, like we just need to go through this, dodge the. There's mobs here, and then obviously there's gonna be mobs here, but we should be fine. Again, this is me thinking about just playing this game over and over again, so we'll see. We've been playing Hollowed Oath when it inevitably releases. I don't know what that is. Should I know? Is it something I would like? Is it a game? Is it a server? Befallen Run. There's normally beetles around here. At least that's what I remember. Yep, there's a beetle. Do they attack me? Glaringly? Threateningly. Okay, threaten. Don't threaten me, bro. I remember fighting these. And then there's like cyclopses that run around. It's the creators of the Hero's Journey making their own game, similar to Legends. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'll look at it. I never played THJ. I didn't get a chance. Come on, Befallen Run. Let's go. I'm going to guess this is going to take about... Wait, am I going... I'm actually taking the way long way. I'm thinking about it now. It would actually make way more sense to go... Oh, no. It'd actually make way more sense to go row. Oh, my golly gee willikers, you guys. I messed up. It would have made way more sense to go the swamp to row. Oh, well. We're taking the long way. Taking the way, Longtown. It's not you, OJs, but is there still a Discord? Like, don't have one? There is a Discord. Wes? Both for EverQuest Legends and the J-Zone's Discord. You should join if you're not in there already. Befallen Run. We're taking the longest way possible. This is stupid. Don't do this, okay? I'm probably gonna like make another edit here and say, don't do this run. Go through the swamp. I feel like I've chosen the wrong path to do this, but it's fine, you guys. Sometimes you gotta learn by mistakes. This is EQ. This is EverQuest Legends. So Yes, it's based on EverQuest. It's from Daybreak, so it's like an official server. It's in beta right now, so if you pre-order, you can play. This is us pre-playing. Pre-paying to play. Bliggity was like, dude, I want to play, but I'm not going to play the beta because our characters are going to get wiped. And I said, you know what doesn't get wiped? The good times you had. The fun. So if you're playing this game for fun, then I would suggest pre-ordering and having some fun. If you're playing this game to save the pixels, then just wait till it comes out. You know what I mean? That's fine. I'm dying here because I want to see where we're going to spawn. Respawn. Sweet. So that was a quick shortcut, you guys. Okay, so we went from the Wrath Mountains to the southern plains of Karanana. That's exactly what we wanted. So boom. This is actually not bad. This was a good call right there. That death saved us at least 6 minutes. Okay, there we go. Boom. And then we're also going to die here because we should spawn at North Karana. So let's die here as well, which will save us some more time. You never played EverQuest 1 when it came out? Still played UO, your PC wasn't good for enough for it? Okay, yeah. I definitely played EverQuest when it came out, yeah. We were ready. So I died there, spawning. Oh, heck yeah. North Karana, look at that. So we're going to Karana. Again, was this the right way to go? Probably not. You probably should have gone up through the swamp, but hey, I committed to this and we're doing it. And then I'm going to log off and watch the Argentina game, okay? Jace, why is my Tia class in this game? Stop, dude. That's so mean, El Bandito. But yeah, she's right here. Okay, I don't want to get killed by the guards. Because we're trying to go up to... Actually, no, maybe I do want to get killed by the guards. Where do I spawn? Because I spawn in the middle. Does the town kill me? I don't even know. I don't play a big race like this. We're going to die and see what happens. Because in theory, I would spawn in the middle here. But I don't know if you spawn in the middle. You do. Okay, sweet. Hashtag saving more time, you guys. Wow, I'm the best at this game. Holy gee willikers, you guys. Yeah, swamp, desert, tunnel, EC. Yeah, that would have been a much better choice. As a matter of fact, I could probably die now and spawn, like respawn, and probably make it faster than what I'm currently doing. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm trying to show you the world. The world's your oyster. You can do whatever you want in this game. You know? It's worth. Because guess what? I'm just running to the dungeon, but you could be fighting along the way. You could be exploring. You could be doing things. You know? Like, you don't have to just run right to the dungeons. We're playing for memories. Exactly, Tiz Joshi. Exactly. Jace, you're gonna be back after the Argentina game to stream? Probably. I do want to do a little bit of UO as well. I'm obviously addicted to EverQuest Legends right now, but I also am still working on my script builder on uoaddicts.com. So there's still a lot to work on there too. So we're gonna dodge that guy. Wait, how am I going to get through the high pass as a level 1 ogre? This might be a dead end, you guys. I might have messed up. A level 1 ogre. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through high pass. Well, we'll find out together. Basically, once you zone in through here, you're just going to go straight across, and we're going to go up the old pathway with our sick-looking El Bandito Tia. Making my way downtown. Moving fast. Craig Spider. I don't think those are attackable. Yeah, they're not. Okay. Anyway, this was a sick zone way back in the day, too, to, like, play in. Like, holy cow, you guys. And if I hit M on the keyboard, there's no map for some of these. I really hope they just... Because you can download external maps and put them in. I just want them to have it part of the game. I don't like having to, like, download additional stuff. Even, like, Razor. When you play UO, one of the things I really like about some of the servers is they package the server together with Razor. They just need to... whatever maps are out there that are working, they just need to put those in, like, by the time this starts. You know what I mean? Even barefoot. That's funny, dude. And yeah, she threw the shoes at you. That's awesome. Well done. Those crack spiders drop like 10 silk per kill. So nice. Hell yeah. They're not going to? Hmm. That's not fun. They just want their own custom maps, or are they working on something else? Jockstick. Also, I did ask about keys and buying keys and doing giveaways on the keys, and they're not quite ready to do that. So once we get that situation figured out, we'll be doing some giveaways as well. You can show us the who of the next zone to see if anyone's killing the gnolls in the zone, so you don't immediately get killed. I don't think that works in this server, does it? Who all high pass? Oh, no one. Who all Karana? No, which zone are we in? Cannot perform that action right now. Who all East Karana? See, I don't think it works. Because it doesn't even show me in there. I'm not sure. I don't think that that's... Because it's like instanced, you know what I mean? I feel like the who all doesn't work right here. I could be wrong. It's like the way the server setup is a little bit different. Because that was another thing. I was upset that some of the mobs, like, they might be holding a weapon, but then it doesn't drop when you kill it. And I was mad about that, okay? I was upset. It made me mad. Rah. But then come to find out, it has to be that way, apparently, due to the way the loot works with drops and having unique loot for each person. So, yeah, it's like personal loot. So, even though it might show that, it's already, like, guessed what you're going to get or whatever, you know what I mean? So, understandable then. I'll allow it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do I pronounce your name Cool? Cool? Let me ask the bot real quick. Cool 25? Because Cool 24 was taken? Let me find out real quick. Oh, I gotta ask the bot here.
Cool 25.
Q. I like Cool. Q. It's getting Q. 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 I have a hard time reading, writing, speaking, so I use a little bot to help me. Anyway, as you can see, we're going on an adventure, you guys. We're basically... Why didn't we just ride the Griffin to Befallen? Okay, this is where we are. You know what I mean? Like, we're literally in the Lord of the Rings book. I chose the wrong path, okay? I really am taking the long road. I'm taking the way we didn't need to go. This is on me. We still might need to just give up on our adventure here. I got 10 minutes till Argentina maybe loses in the most craziest upset ever. And I'm going to go watch that game in the other room. It's because the Griffin would kill us. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Ride. Ugh. Dude, the amount of times, like, dying to the Griffin, like, like, hearing that whoosh noise when you're at the orc camp. Does anybody remember the whoosh noise of the Griffin? Like, panic. Sergeant Slate. You know? Like, wow, dude. Memories. Same with France. Yeah. Probably not, but what if? Yeah. Dude. Again, I like Argentina. I think like Messi, obviously he's really good. It's fun. It's so cool watching him play. But I do want them to lose just because I think it would be the craziest upset of all the land. You know what I mean? Like that, the history books written. You know, it will be interesting to watch. Okay, here we go. Here's us giving up, you guys, and then logging off. Okay, here we'll see how this goes. I obviously took the wrong way to go to Befallen as an ogre, but the good news is we've learned together about the options we have. Does this guy attack me? Dubious. Okay, cool. I thought I would get killed like right away. I thought I wouldn't be able to even make it in. I thought they were going to murder me. Sweet. Okay, sweet. I'm just using the map to navigate because I don't want to think for myself. So I'm literally just running into things. There could be stuff that's going to murder me right in front of me, and I won't even know. We're just using the map. It's so embarrassing. Hey, it works. Oh, no, I fell. How do I get up? There we go. Wow, I was shockingly... I thought I was going to die for sure. I thought I couldn't go through the zone, but apparently I can, which is excellent to find out. Now, there is... Okay, cool. The guards are preoccupied by the orcs. Thank goodness. That was the next thing that I was going to have to try to get through was the orcs, but those guards are doing their job. Heck yeah. We made it through, you guys. Let's go. We did it. Kinthacor Forest, activate. Okay, we've done it. We're almost there. We're going to make it just in time for the game to start. If you die here, you get spawned right in front of Rivervale, so we're not going to die. We're just going to try to run. Turns out you only need a little bit of luck. That's true in life, you know? There's no crying in baseball. Streamer luck for sure, yeah. Streamer, prove religious. Are you still married to playing Gnome? Chalkstick, yes. I would like to play a Gnome. Like, no, so my main character at the moment is a Gnome paladin. My other choice, I would want to try to be a Dwarf Berserker, though. A Dwarf Berserker? Sounds nice. But Gnome is my favorite, so... But this was a little, I'm doing a little bit of content, a little bit of challenge here, a little bit of showing you how to play. Oh my golly, will, because the Bixby's. Or Bixie. Bixie? Bixby? I always love the Dark Elf Enchanter. Hell yeah. Yeah. I didn't really play a Dark Elf very much. Ooh, what is that guy? 16 Shaman. I didn't play Dark Elf very much, but when I did make one, like way back in the day, I thought that Ultra Vision was so cool. Like the blue eyes, or, you know, the blue hue. By the way, I do have the, since I am blind, I'm a 4-decade-year-old man. If you hit O on the keyboard and you go over to these, like, gameplay options and things like that, if you go over to System Accessibility, I did have Enhanced Vision all the way up. If you turn it down, it gets to the more original, like, darkness in certain areas. So if you do want to not see, just put that to 0. I've turned it up to 100 because I'm blind. So you can still be blind if you'd like to be. Just do the Gnome rep quest to unlock it? What's that mean? You can unlock a race? To be fair, I don't read the wikis or anything, I guess. I'm not a very strong reader or follower of the game content, which is terrible when you're a streamer because you should be on top of stuff, which is why I'm bad at streaming. I mostly plays humans because they have the lowest stats and are blind. Nice. Yeah. You see the Mexico game just got moved up to 1 p.m. instead of 7? Why? But cool. For us. Not so cool for them. How does unlocking races work? That's a great question. Cool. Tell us. Share your knowledge. Read the NPC quest text? Okay. Where's the quest start? I appreciate you saying that, though. That's awesome answer, by the way. Like, if I have a game, like, here's the thing. If I ever make a game, I want everything about the game to be in the game. Like, my wiki, I want it in the game. You know what I mean? Like, if my game needs a wiki, I would love for the wiki to be inside the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want... No, at the wiki? No. I don't want the wiki. Like, what's the quest NPC? Like, is it in the starting town? Is it, like, where is the quest NPC? Hail every NPC. Okay. All right, fair point. Trying to avoid bad weather. It's also not cool for me because you were able to watch the 7-1, but you won't be able to watch it at 1 p.m. Dude. I can look it up. That's fine, dude. Again, it's funny because I'm a content creator, so like I should provide information to people. I'm the worst content creator because I'm normally like, well, just try. Like, just play it yourself, you know? Like, I want to get into programming. Well, do it. You know? Like, I want to play UO. Well, do it. Like, I'm so bad about, like, I would encourage people to play and learn by doing. I'm tough love, you know what I mean? You don't have a fondness for gnomes? I mean, you know, to each their own. You're allowed to be wrong. Great time for you watching from England. New time, 7 p.m. in the evening rather than 1 a.m. Nice, Johnny. Okay. El Bandito, though, unable to watch. Rip, dude. All right, here we go. How long do you guys think this took? Obviously, I took the long route. I'm gonna guess 28 minutes. Okay, 28 minutes. Let's see if my Befallen run. I obviously took the way longer time. I shouldn't have gone the way I did, but we made it. You know what I mean? We did it. Let's see here. Slash played. Here we go. 26 minutes. Nice. 26 minutes, you guys. We did it. I'm going to go ahead and do a little timestamp here, and then I'm going to go watch this game that's just about to start right meow. Pace. Oh, damn. I took the thing. Timestamp. What did I say earlier? Timestamp. Where the hell did I say it? There we go. Just trying to copy paste the same thing. Timestamp done with Ogre. 26 minutes. And I'm going to say long way. Okay, sweet. To Befallen. So, let's, I'm just going to do a quick recap. Let's delete Befallen run. And then I'm going to go watch this game. So, we've done a Barbarian, a Dark Elf, a Dwarf. I didn't know how to do Erudite, so we skipped that one. We've done a Gnome, a Half-Elf, a Halfling, a High Elf, a Human, starting from Qeynos. We skipped Ixar. We've done Ogre. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, okay? And then I'm going to turn it into some content, and each person I'm going Beast Lords, I'm also summoning their pet to see what it is. So thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you being here while we figured all that out. Thanks so much. I'm going to find somebody to raid over here. And it's going to be somebody with like lower viewers, okay? Because like I'm a tens of viewers streamer. So I'm going to hit up another tens of viewers streamer. Geeks vs. Geeks. I've seen him post in the Discord. Let me hit you guys up with him. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Geeks vs. Geeks. That's where we're going to go. Thank you for being a streamer of all time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining the Discord. You got a Discord, Jay? Sure do. Let's hype our way out of here. You should joined if you're not in already. I'm going to go watch this Argentina game. The kickoff just happened. Oh, my golly gee willikers. Good luck to you guys out there. Like, follow, subscribe. Peace. Cue the Reading Rainbow theme. The more you know. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. By the way, if you want to play UO or anything, guys, that's what I normally stream. I did make a website, uoaddicts.com, so you can watch streamers, you can see who's playing, etc., etc. We'll be back later today, maybe? Probably. Thanks so much. Peace.
Oh no, dude.
No, you just deleted it!